Hey, happy Friday, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to Crypto on the Rocks. Let's start it off here. Cheers to everybody. And if you guys are ready, cheers.
Cheers.
Good to see you guys here. How you guys doing tonight? Ready for the weekend?
Yes, sir.
Just another day for me, but yes, sir. You got it.
I know, Joe. You're like just some days you don't know what day it is, man.
That's every day. It's like and it's funny too. I'll be doing a recording for my group.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, guys, it's Thursday again. And as I'm doing it, it's like, hold on, I check. It's Friday. All right, guys, it's Friday again. Oh my gosh.
That's funny. That's funny. Well, welcome everybody. We've got some people just kind of jumping on in. Some people who are here nice and early, like Chris. Kind words. I love it, man. I love the fact that you love the show. And yeah, what he said right here: smash that like, share, subscribe. I don't have to say it; he's saying it. I love it. It's great. Appreciate you, Chris. And Lad's in the house. Appreciate Lad being here. Let's zip through here and see. I got a lot of me answering people. Army Piper in the house. There you go. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Oh, look who just chimed in. It's 100 Air. I actually have a beer in hand doing solar stuff. Nice. Nice. I guess if you're doing solar stuff, you probably need a beer. Just saying. I don't know. Shuby might be able to speak to that better than me, but and then Melissa. Welcome, Melissa. And yes, you're on time. Yes, the graduation cap's in the chat. Yeah, Joe had to jump out on the phone. You know what? We're going to pull him off screen real quick. Just there we go. That way you got me and the Shubster right here. Crypto Billy in the house. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Army Piper, Crypto Billy, Melissa, everybody, cheers. And Crypto Billy's going to be joining us next week live, guys, or at least for a little while anyway. Him, Jimmy Jim are going to be here. Andy is supposed to be here. Let me see. I'm going down my list right now to see. And yeah, see, there it is. Yes, sir. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Who else? Trying to read my handwriting. Not so much at this point. Let me tell you. Let's see. We got Ali from Metal Mark is going to be here. Hawk said he's coming by. Let's see. Crypto Jar is supposed to be trying to make an appearance. I said Jimmy Jim already. And where is it? Oh my goodness. I have one other one, but it's I can't read my whole damn handwriting right now. So there you go. There it is. But I've been posting it on X, so please share that out. I'd love to have everybody here. We're going to do some giveaways. I'm going to have some trivia we can do while we're here. Yes, next week is episode 100. 100. Got to make sure.
Back and looked, Keith, so I had to figure it out because I didn't know if you were going to, if you had time. But I think this is my 68th episode from the first time I started. I'm not saying I was here every time, but
yeah. But wow,
68 episodes ago.
Wow, and we can have Crypto Billy's asking. We can have 10 at a time, and I'm that's why I'm saying I'm sure people are going to come. They're going to go, whatever. If they stay, hey, great. Worst case, I'll leave. I'm kidding. But yeah, no, I can have up to 10 at a time on the screen. To celebrate along next week. And like I said, Daniel Diaz says he didn't think he was going to make it. Matter of fact, I think he's live right now on his own Citizens for Sound Money channel talking gold and other things. And boy, that's what this whole theme is for tonight. Shuby, have you seen the prices of gold and silver?
Yep, I was looking at it. It's actually right on my screen as we speak because I'm invested in silver, so last I looked, well, gold right now says 42.65, and silver is 52.16 through who I buy it from.
There you go.
And that's
because you're buying spot. I gotcha. Yeah, it's just on fire. It just seems high after high after high after high, and like I said, jeez Louise, it's just insane. So I thought, you know what, that's a perfect theme. Did you see some of those? I know you're not really on X that much, but I saw it on X, but I'm sure it was in other social media outlets. Some of these countries that have lines to go buy spot gold and silver. Holy crap. I mean, lines down the block kind of thing. And retailers here, they bought gold, not alts. Yeah, gold has become the new altcoin, I think. Gold have become the new altcoins. But I mean, I don't know, Shub. I know it's not like you're deep into the markets or whatever, but what do you think? You think gold's still going up or what?
Well, I think it's going to go up a little while because it's just with everything that's going on. That's why I've got it up on my screen. I didn't even actually look at this until we were, like 15 minutes before we went live.
Yep.
I looked at what it was, but already had it on my screen because I'm looking at, for my investment.
Yep. Gotcha.
So.
And K Diddy in the house. Appreciate you being here. There you go. Hey fam, I hear a bunch of shuffling money around. Well, there you go. Probably winnings from Frankie. Nice.
So I was gonna go back to Crypto Billy's where he said, how many can you hold? I think you should limit it to 9 because then we could be the Brady Bunch.
Oh, there it is. There you go. I'd pull out that theme song, but copyright. That'll be what happens with that, man. Oh, where are people selling physical gold and silver? All over the place. To be honest, I mean, I know there are several around me. Hell, just in my region, there's even more. And if you're looking to do something with shipping, oh my God, what is it? The Golden Bullion place. I'm having a brain cramp on their name. I'll try and look it up in a minute. And I know Daniel Diaz has his own gold bullion business. So if you reached out to him, I'm sure he would hook you up.
Well, the place that I buy from will actually buy back silver too. So
there you go.
You can go in there and you can sell it to them. You put it in and they'll give you a offer, especially if you bought it from them.
Oh, yeah.
They'll come back and say, hey, we know what we sold you, boom. But I'm still not selling. That's going to stay in there for a while.
Look, Diddy's got my back. That's the one I was thinking of.
Well, that's the one that's up on my screen.
Oh, is it really? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Winner chicken dinner. There it is right there.
That's why I buy from. That's like, to me, one of the most reputables.
Oh, okay. Not to buy, to sell. Oh,
no,
okay.
You can sell it to them.
There you go.
Can sell it back to JM Bullion.
There you go. And I remember Piper was talking about this on his stream. Local broker buying at buys at 95% spot. That's about as good as you're going to get, I think. Jimmy Miner in the house. Welcome. If we eat together, we taste. Okay, there you go. Oh, what's this? Also buy and sell precious metal right here. AppMex. Piper with the alpha. And Wick's wife in the house. Appreciate you being here. Cheers to you.
Emptied my can, so now I got to get another one. Wick's wife.
And there you go. Trouble. There it is. Let's see. Crypto Billy Pawn Shop on Main Street, Melissa. There you go. The local. That's as local as you're going to get. And yeah. You know what? Link always for the win. Seeing that she said that, let me bring this up because we got into the whole gold and silver talk and so much for my DCA portfolio. So if you are on X, and we got a few people on X right now, appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. You can't vote on the poll. You got to put it in the live chat. Okay. The poll on X is already closed. But if you are on YouTube, feel free to hit that poll on your way in the door or put your vote into the chat. And basically, I take $25 every week, show you how you can DCA into cryptocurrency, and 15 of that automatically into Bitcoin. The other 10, you guys vote for where it goes. I change it up every 6 months. At the end of that 6-month period, it gets pulled off the exchange, thrown into a Tangent wallet, and put aside for my grandchildren. So this last half of 2025, so we got about another month and a half here on this. And Bedell just coming on in here. Welcome, Bedell. This last half, 2025, so basically until the end of December, these are your options Beam, Link, Pax G, so gold right there, and Render. ADA was in here, but ADA's gone because it just was winning too damn much. So vote. If you're on X, throw it in the chat. If you are not wanting to vote in the poll, then throw it in the live chat and I will get to it. Bedell, welcome. How's it going, brother?
It's going. Just cracked my second beer from getting home from work.
All right, there you go. There you go. You're here. Let's do the cheers. Exactly. Here we go, sir. Cheers. And oh wait, I think I see Joe. There he is. He's back.
I think I'm being discriminated against.
I got my nice new shirt.
Wait, what's that? Oh my god!
What does the back say? Run or corre in Spanish?
Run.
I don't think it says anything.
Well, you need to. You need to put it in Spanish.
Nothing.
Run in Spanish is corre. So, yeah.
Hey, you know what? It only cost me $6.34. So I don't know.
There you go. Walmart special. Walmart.
I'm not even going to comment on that because
I was going to say probably not at Walmart. Lord knows. And Chuck Danger is in the house. Chuck Danger, appreciate you being here. Happy Friday to you. Cheers.
Cheers.
And let's see. Yes, Crypto Change Me is in the house. Let's see. Yes, cheers. Yes, exactly. Let's see. This looks like a Billy Goat Jails chat. Yes, yeah. There you go. Let's see. I'm just trying to play catch up with the chat. You guys, while I was busy going over my DCA portfolio, you guys are just sitting there chatting along without me. And
yeah, Billy, why wouldn't I?
Hey, Bedell, you got to answer his question, brother.
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
There you go.
Not what he said off stream, Billy. Not what he's not playing. I don't know.
That was after the Crypto on the Rocks last week, right, Joe?
Yes, that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
What are we drinking? Well, for me, I'm not feeling too hot tonight, so I'm sticking with water. But I'm gonna assume the two boys on the top there, it's Budweiser.
You wouldn't be wrong.
I wouldn't be wrong. There it is. There it is. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, hashtag givers gain. Absolutely. Absolutely. So you guys getting psyched up for like next Friday or what?
Yep, 100.
Really.
Yeah, number 100, baby. I'm excited. Oh, wait, wrong one. But hashtag givers gain. Let's see. Be sure to drink your Ovaltine and Fireball. Oh, that's, I don't know. I like Ovaltine, or well, I did. I don't even know. Did they still sell that? When I was younger, I used to drink that all the time as a kid. Yeah, and Fireball. That's all I got.
About something like Mad Dog 2022. You know,
listen, I drank Mad Dog.
I think all of us had some Mad Dog 2020.
I never had Mad Dog.
There you go. Oh, well, I'm glad you guys had it. I forgot you guys were even doing it, and all of a sudden you guys were in the chat last week. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. And yeah, exactly. And all set. Made it in. Cheers. Welcome.
Cheers.
All right. Jay. Oh, wait. Man, you guys are going so fast. I can't even bring up the comments. They're just zipping along. I love it. Keep going, man.
Man,
Keep
it's
it
only
going.
been 2 minutes. I'm almost ready for a third one.
Well, that's okay. Keep it going. That's cool. And Jay Violet is in the house. If you're a channel member, Jay Violet emojis in the chat. Matter of fact, channel members, I know I got a lot of them here. I can see it as I'm scrolling through. Listen, couple of things. First, members only live stream the 30th of this month. That's a Thursday night, 7 p.m. We're going to be talking about crypto inheritance. I was trying to get Jimmy Jim to come on, but I forgot that's the same night he does his card break where they with his son, that live stream. I forgot all about that. So he won't be able to join. He just got back to me about that. But there may be Daniel Diaz. He said he thinks he can make it, so we'll have him on for that members only live stream. And I've got resources I'm starting to pull together. Again, not necessarily all affiliated resources, but people who are. Thank you, Crypto Billy, picking me up. Why is that not coming up? There it goes. Space City Breaks. There it is. Thank you,
Is that the channel
Billy.
name? Because I was going to ask for Somebody could put a link in the chat.
Maybe one of the mods can grab that real quick before I can. Crux is in the house. Crux, I'm looking for. I love that shirt. I'm looking forward to next week. Crux says he's going to talk about the 4-year cycle next week, man. And if it's like take the deep dive, it's still intact. I don't know. I'm not a believer that it is there. But let's see. I'm trying to. Wow, you guys go so fast, man. Appreciate you. Anyway, so yeah, that is coming up. I just set in the senior Q&A for the 15th of November, so literally a month from now. I'm going to start promoting that. Appreciate everybody doing that. Going to be doing a live Q&A for us older folks, and boom, there it is for Crux. Thank you. Appreciate that. And yeah, lots of stuff coming on. Hopefully this weekend also I'll be, because last weekend I was so busy trying to get to that conference, I did not get to drop the next chapter in the rewrite of my ebook. But watch for that if you are a channel member. God willing, that'll be dropping by Sunday. So stay tuned for all that. Oh, and channel members have access to 3 videos from that conference that are sitting there waiting to drop. So you get early access. Go ahead and check that out. Go check that out. Oh, man. So, Joe.
Yes.
It's been really crazy with the markets. How are you and your peeps doing?
We're doing good. The thing that I absolutely love is that we don't post a bunch of charts. So let's just say we're in, I don't know, 15, 20 charts or trades, and then the market reverses. Well, then there's 15, 20 charts that we have potentially of getting our stops hit. So right now we're just in actually we had an XRP short, 38% with 3x leverage. That one hit, and that we just got stopped out on that one. And right now we're in one long, which is Zora. We went over this one. Well, no, this one was actually a YouTube. I gave that one out today on YouTube. 2x leverage, we're up 2%. And then Bitcoin, we did that one, gave that call out today. And I'm doing 40x leverage, of course. Anybody can do 15, 10, whatever they want.
Yeah.
But I'm up about 10% right now on that. And it looks like it's going to bounce. So we'll see. And what makes me I love it when I watch other influencers or traders or what have you, and they kind of see the same thing I'm seeing. And I'm thinking to myself, I think it's going to bounce. And right when I said that, Frankie Candles, he was saying, yeah, right here, it looks like, I wouldn't short right now. It looks like it's going to go up. So hopefully we'll see.
Nice.
Yeah,
Joe, you're
the last week.
You're a brave man, Joe. I wouldn't be doing 40x. I'm just saying. Not with this. Oh,
that's low. Normally I do 75x.
I know you do, but I don't know. I'm sorry. 75. It's just too volatile. Wow.
But because I was on YouTube, and that's why I love it, because it kind of keeps me in check a little bit. It's like, all right, guys, I'm just going to do 40x. You can do 15, 20x, but I'm going to do 40. And the lower entry hit, which is good. And so it reduces our average entry cost. And then that's why we can be in profit right now versus being at a loss. So,
all right, there you go. What about you, Bedell? You doing anything in the trading realm? I know that's not usually your gig, but you never know. You surprise me every once in a while with these trades, man.
It's been a little over a year. No, I just I bought some Crow and some Cardano.
Oh, to hodl on? Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm kind of curious on what Joe thinks about both of those, because I'm selling a 3070 Ti tomorrow. And I want to use that money to buy a solar panel or two before the tariffs hit November 1st from China. But I'm kind of thinking if I just dump that money back into one of those two, or maybe just Bitcoin, sit on it for like 2 weeks and see what it does. Hopefully it goes up. But
yeah, the problem that I have with any of the alts, especially now, because my thought process has evolved as the cycle has continued. Any coin we get into, there is that chance of getting, 30-40% minimum, in my opinion. Hopefully we can get more depending on the market cap, but don't expect 200-400%. Could it happen? Sure, of course. Crow already had its run up. I look at DOT and Cardano due to Crypto Billy.
Yep.
And I like the price action. To me, these coins, all of them, in fact, look like they want to go up. They're so ready to go up, but they're so clinging onto Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes down just a little bit, they go down quite a bit. So, but I do hope, and of course I'm always looking at Bitcoin, that we do at least make a lower high on Bitcoin so we can get those 40-80% on the alts.
Well, to me,
for me personally, I wouldn't hold them. Say it again.
I'll say I'm not a trader, so it would literally just be buying it, holding it for like 2 weeks, and then selling it.
That's perfect.
And just hope it goes up.
Yeah, that's perfect.
50%.
Yeah. What I would recommend, of course, none of this is financial advice, but what I would recommend is if you do just buy it, I would maybe sell half of it like the very 1st of November. So it's about 2 weeks, and then maybe the other half a week or two into November. And that way you're not looking at the charts. Hopefully you're up, which hopefully you should be, and then that's it. And just know, don't do the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yes, I said woulda twice. There are so many traders I see, man. There's so many where they're like, oh man, if I would have just held on to it, I would have done this. And I tell them too, I said, don't do the woulda, shoulda, coulda. I know, Joe, I know. But just be happy that you made gains. Like nobody knows, because there's times, just like with these meme coins, where you buy them and you made 1,000%, and you made 10,000 or 1,000 or $10, whatever it is, and you're so super happy, and it's coming down, and then it shoots up another 50 million%, and now you're like, oh man. But if it would have won to zero, you wouldn't do the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You would be happy. So just be happy with whatever you get.
Yeah. But, with the financial advice. No financial advice here. I don't know squat about squat, baby. That's a fact, right? Nobody should listen to me ever. Oh man.
Well, I thought he was referring to FA from like DC Adventures, which is
okay, never mind.
Freaking standing or
okay. Awesome. That I can take.
That's why I put FA in the chat, because I think he's kind of from DCA also.
Yeah,
gotcha.
that's the wrong word, but that was normally you just say it. But anyways.
Oh man.
I'm still relaxing from getting home from work. All right.
Oh, here he is. BC in the house, and Pax G it is. I will record that, sir. Hey, BC, if you're able, can you please drop a link in the chat for your live stream tomorrow? I'd appreciate that. For those
you guys have been blowing up my Discord about that, and I'm like, I don't even know what the freak's going on. Yeah.
The conversation started in the 3-person Discord group instead of just mine and BC, so it's just kind of gone from there. But tomorrow 2 p.m. Eastern time, BC Pork he started a new channel, calls it Counterpoint, where he touches on politics and other issues related, I think, U.S. specific, and he can correct me if I'm wrong about that. He's going to be joined tomorrow by Crypto Billy, Army Piper, and I believe Daniel Diaz to talk about our fiat. I was going to say, I'll wait till later. Anyway, our fiat system. So we'll go there. So, BC,
so
if you can drop that in there.
Okay.
So there's that.
Oh, you're in an echo.
I mean,
yeah, somebody's reverbing. Oh, I think it's gone.
I mean, if BC Port started a new channel, we definitely need the link for that, because
he's saying, okay, you can see here he didn't set it up yet. Put it all the links, BC, when you're set into the chat, and I will make sure it goes out. I'll grab it again, and I'll make sure I put it out a couple of times tonight so everybody can see that. Oh, and Luna Beaches Sorry, LBC. Didn't mean to forget you. That's correct. Sorry. Forgive
Well, I
me.
tell you what, we talked to Army Piper early in the show, and Army said, Lunar Beach's crypto, just ignore him. We all do. Like, that's so mean, Army.
Oh man. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we got Sadie sometimes in the house. Welcome. I'm
Let's
not
see.
saying I haven't seen you here before.
Oh,
It just
and
it feels
there
like
you
it's been a
go.
while.
There's that. And yeah, thank you. Sorry. Ugh. Did I miss somebody? Oh, Uncle Jesse's in the house. Jesse emojis, if you're a channel member, in the chat, please. He's got a new emoji. He didn't like my Uncle Jesse emoji. That was too old for him, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I posted that like 5 minutes ago, Keith. Come on, you missed them.
Who? What?
Uncle Jesse, I posted a bunch of his emojis.
Oh, you're right. I missed it. Oh, because I was busy staring at magnets. There it is. Sorry.
That's what magnets.
I love it. I have never been on a stream with LBC. Well, tomorrow. And here we go. Counterpoint, episode number 2. And there you go. The dollar dilemma. Here he goes. Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Oh, I thought it was 3 p.m. your time, 2 p.m. Eastern. Oops. I'm going to just be quiet now because I obviously keep screwing everything up. But
Because you're drinking water.
yeah, I know, right? Exactly. Need to be.
That's how I focus. Drinking
otherwise,
beer.
I need to be otherwise lubricated. Dang.
So here's a question in reference to DCA. And I absolutely love the Piper plan, where it not only shows you how to DCA in, but also how to DCA out. Because that's what a lot of people don't do. They'll just DCA in and hold it. Now, so my question for the panel and also the viewers, so let me know in the chat, will you be selling this more than likely November, December, maybe even January? Will you be selling all the stuff that you're holding, or will you hold it for the, on average, it's about a year to, on average, about 2 years. But the cycles may start changing to where we're only down for a year. But so will you be holding during that whole down period, or will you just sell it? So that's the real question. So you can gain those profits, and then you could rebuy back in a year after the all-time high of Bitcoin.
There you go. First answer. There it is. I won't be selling. And again, I'm a DCA and HODL kind of guy. But for those who are looking to do the DCA plan with Piper Academy, link to Piper Academy is in the description of this live stream, man. Do it. Best $5 a month you'll ever spend, because the amount of information that they put out on their Discord is just insane. Between OC Guy, Army Piper, BC, and JR, man. And I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody, so I'll just apologize now.
Well, I'm to the point to Joe's question that I think once we start moving back forward, I'm going to start selling off some stuff, because I've been a HODL guy, and I've watched my HODL grow and be really good, and then all of a sudden drop back down, and I did nothing with it, so I lost the gains where I could have bought back in and gained more if I would have just sold some of what I got. So we talked about earlier, did you buy anything recently? I did. And maybe not the right coin, but what coin's right, nobody knows.
Right.
But I bought some Dogecoin because it dropped down to a real low, and I bought some a while back. So my DCA, I'm just trying to drop it, which I did. So if that jumps back up, 30 cents, I'll probably sell it all and wait for it to drop, and I'll use that for the particular coin that I sold it for. and just try to see if I can gain more for the future.
There you go.
Sounds like a
But
plan.
it'll all be saved for crypto. It's not going into my wallet. It'll go into the exchange. And that's the hard part because all my money's out of exchange except for what I just bought.
Well, that's the good part, though. You can't be leaving that stuff on the exchange. Dave Digital in the house. I was about to give some shout outs to everybody else, but then Dave comes in and drops these 5 gift memberships. Thank you, man. All the time. What a supporter of this channel. I really appreciate you. You have no idea. Thank you, sir, very much. And let's see who got those gift memberships. Sunderwood, Crypto Change Me. You just got a gift membership. And for whatever reason, I can't scroll back. It's not letting me scroll. Let me scroll.
Yeah, manual.
Manual. There you go. I seen that one. And I don't know.
For some reason, lately it's only been showing 3, even though
I know.
5.
That's very weird. Okay, I thought I missed it. Dave Digital, thank you so much. And listen, guys, I say it all the time when Dave Digital pops in. We see him here in the chat. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, Simple Terms Podcast. Matter of fact, you know what? I have it queued up because I was going to share it regardless if he actually ended up here tonight. But here we go. I'm going to put it out on all the channels. Here's the link for that. So make sure that you are seeing him tomorrow during that live stream, every Saturday for that matter, Simple Terms Podcast. And I want to just catch up. Andy is in the house. Andy, I was talking about you. You're joining us still for next week, all right, for the 100th episode. Yes. And Crypto Change Me said, I've learned the hard way. I'm selling everything. There you go. Wrong one. Wrong button. BC says he's selling about 70% of his Bitcoin. There you go. And I don't think I highlighted it, but he said something about being in from 2024, I think he said. And the Mod Queen is here, folks. You're a channel member. Put those Mod Queen emojis in the chat. Welcome, Alexandra G. Appreciate you being here. Erica in the house. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. And now I got to go catch up because everybody's like chatting without me. Love it. I love it. Appreciate this community. You have no idea. Yes. Hashtag givers gain. Exactly. Oh, man. Yes. Dave Digital for the win. Oh, and of course the magnets. Yes. Hey, listen, man. It's all good. I mean, I know Joe appreciates it. It's just like fun now, right? You know,
Oh, heck yeah.
It just is. Not that I'm trying to put words in your mouth, but I mean, you know, we talk about it all the time. Have fun here. Let's see. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss. If I missed somebody, I'm apologizing now.
Wix Y589 in the house. Very nice.
Yes. Still zipping, guys. Still zipping. My goodness. Dang. And Chris is back. Welcome, Chris. We're talking about you right in the beginning. Thank you for those kind words that I actually logged into today. Appreciate the fact that you like this show and that you're here and you're showing your support. I really appreciate that, man. Thanks. Matter of fact, cheers to you. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Okay.
Cheers.
Out comes the Shuby bucket. Shuby buckets in the chat, everybody. Shuby buckets in the chat. Here we go. Oh, man. Guys, one more week for the 100th episode. I'm hoping all you guys will be here. Share out. I've been posting it a lot on X. I actually just started reposting it on Facebook. I'm trying to get it out all over the place. I want to really make it a good show. Got a bunch of people who said they're going to be here. So, yeah. And a few of the people who are in the chat as we speak, for that matter. Yes, the magnets. I love the magnets, man. I love it. Sadie, I'm not sure if I shouted you out. Sadie, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Try not to miss anybody there. Here we go. These guys, I love it. The changing the fonts again. I love it. That was kind of fun last week. I'm just saying. Let's see here. Love the show. Well, I'm glad, man. I'm glad. Thank you. It's we have fun doing it. I know these guys, they say it all the time. I look forward to Friday nights, man. You know, doesn't matter what the week has been, you know, whatever. I know coming Friday night, I'm going to come sit down, talk crypto. I love talking crypto. I mean, we talk about other stuff, obviously, but talk crypto, have a drink, and just shoot the baloney with everybody. Oh, we got one of the kids in the house. Hi, sweetheart. I like your hat. Love the hat. And Shuby, I like the bandana there, brother. Nice. I mean, not Shuby. Bedell, like the bandana.
Yeah, I gotta try it, but you know, I'll do that later.
I understand.
She was curious what it was. So I showed it to her and put it on her, and she didn't like it. She wanted my hat instead.
Yep. Yeah. I got it. I do that all the time. Oh, look at this. There you go. You know what? Did you already? Oh, look at that. She is the mod queen for a reason. Even though it was already there, she has put it in again. Yes, counterpoint. Go. Counter this rather. Sorry, counter this and go subscribe. Good. It was fun being on there last Saturday. So I think you'll enjoy tomorrow's conversation. Good people going to be on there, let me tell you. So make sure you are subscribing. Now he's wearing a flag on his head. Yeah. Well, he was. He's back to the hat now. So there you go. Oh, shit. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. We're also live on X. So if they want to come to X, that's cool too. We got about 10 people on X. Appreciate that. Welcome. And again, you know what? I'll go. Let me just catch up with the Bammo. Look at that. Holy magnet chat. There it is. Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. It's about community. You guys are so awesome, and we love to go back and forth with you guys. You know what I mean? Love it. Yeah, Friday. This is and wait, and there's the train, baby. There's the train. Can't go a Friday without that. Oh crap.
Hear that train a coming.
Oh, and
I'm so used to
Wick's
it.
wife here, but Wick is here. Welcome. Let's see. Just trying to make sure I'm not missing. Oh my God, you guys are on fire tonight. I love it. I love it. That's right. Good vibes always. Absolutely. Okay, listen, for those who don't know, again, we got a few people on X, and if you're on X, there is no poll on X. It's already closed out. But basically $25 every week, 15 goes into Bitcoins, and you guys decide where the other $10 goes. Changes every 6 months, gets put aside for my grandkids, long-term hodls. This last half 2025, here's your voting options. If you're on X, just throw it in the chat. If you're on YouTube, you can go right into the poll or put it in the chat. Beam, Link, Pax G, so Pax Gold, and or Render. We vote until 9, so we got about an hour and 20 minutes left in the voting. Hey, you know what? I never even yes, exactly. Bitcoin, exactly. See, everybody, you guys are great. I'm obviously not lubricated, so you know, there you go. That's the problem.
So you're gonna stay awake tonight for a few hours, huh?
What's that?
I said you're gonna stay awake for a few hours.
Oh, I can't guarantee nothing, man. Well, all set. You know what? Starting in January, it does change up again. So there it is. But that is, I keep it for 6 months to give it a good chance to do some accumulation on these. This happens to be, well, okay. It started out as a battle of the winners. So winners from previous DCA portfolios. ADA was just winning too much, so I've pulled that off and replaced it with gold because, I mean, gold's on fire. But here's the irony. Last week was the first week for Pax G. And guess what? Pax G came in last place. Nobody wanted anything to do with gold. Nobody. And now this week, it's tied for last place. Do you guys want to try and guess? We'll go around the horn. Guess what it is? There's a dead heat tie coming in to this live stream, coming in because I put it out on all my other socials. What was the tie? Here, let me bring this back up so you guys have the luxury of seeing that. We'll start with Shu. What do you think, Shu? What was
tied for last place?
No. Tied for last place is Pax G and one other one. But what do you
that's
think?
What I thought you were asking. So what's
no. What's tied for first place?
Lincoln Render.
I agree.
Lincoln Beam.
What, Bedell?
Lincoln Beam.
Well, you know what? Hold on. Oh, I forgot to put music on. Just reminded me as I'm about to do this. Hold on. I got to get to my sound effects, you know. Where's the sound effects? Oh, right here. Bedell got it right.
Bedell's right?
Bedell is right.
Because he voted on all his accounts.
Bedell is right.
Hey, I only vote on this account, okay?
I was just joking.
I don't use my other channels to influence anything.
Yep. It was, I was quite surprised. People. I was quite surprised. I'm going to put some music on in the background. If it ends up being, I forgot all about it, guys. Sorry. If it ends up being a little bit too much, let me know. Other than that, we will let her run. Yeah, I was surprised. A dead heat between Beam and Link. Again, nobody wants gold. They're like, gold?
Well, it's too high right now. So it wouldn't make sense to DC into it right now, in my opinion.
Well, I'm with you. I get it. What do you think the upside is? I mean, I know we've come back a little bit today, but I mean, do you think that's going to be the bounce?
Or gold?
Yeah.
No. Well, no, I take that back because it's either a bounce or pulling back further. Sure, why not? I think just due to the economy, I think that it'll continue to go. But once it comes down and pulls back, I think it'll pull back hard. But it's just waiting for that pullback and then seeing what time frame you're actually looking at. But
yeah. No, well, yeah, that's true. It's not like I put a time frame on that, but yeah, I think long term it's definitely going up. But I'm kind of hoping it gets a pullback. It needs to get.
It needs to, yes, 100%.
It needs to get healthy, man. Mm-hmm. And Sadie saying I was mining Beam on my Intel sometimes. Yeah, I like Beam. Beam, I think has a good future. That's just, of course, my opinion, not financial advice. And yeah. Let's see. I'm just looking through. I'm way behind. Yes, I know. Can you believe it? Bedell was right. Go figure.
What are you talking about, sir? I'm always.
Oh, here we go. We need a Bedell was right T-shirt. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I won't even make that hat. Don't ask.
Hey, you can make one and mail it to me. Come on.
That's so
$55.
funny.
I'll mail you one.
Yeah. And French Toaster in the house. How's it going, brother? How's it going? Where is it? Boston Sucks. Is it in here and I missed it? I'm still catching up on the chat, so it could be in here. Anyway.
Yeah, so just to let you know, for gold, it did pull back just over 4%. And right now, as you were mentioning, yeah, I think it's going to bounce right now. It just depends if it makes that higher high or starts coming down. Yep. So this is what we want. And I'm looking at the 1 hour, but that's what you really want to see. Just, what does it do? Does it break the high? Does it break the low? So we'll see.
There you go. And I like Beam. Beam was part of the Web3 P2E portfolio section that we did, DCA portfolio, and it kind of crushed it, to be honest with you, in that cycle. And Erica, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you very much. Don't forget, stop in next Friday night for the 100th episode of Crypto on the Rocks. Have plenty of people here. Appreciate all of that. Let's see here.
Do you think next Friday we'll break our length record for Crypto on the Rocks?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I probably not. But I love gold. Yeah. Well, BC, I hope you voted for it in the poll. Maybe it'll actually get some votes because it didn't even get one vote in the pre-voting. Not one. It's tied with 0 votes with Render. Render got 0 votes as well in the pre-voting. It was all Beam and Link. Insane. I was very surprised.
So Wick's wife Fine 89 has a question. She says, "What's the current record for the crypto on the rocks? Is it 4 hours? Badell, what would it be?"
The irony is we looked this up, but I don't remember.
I want to say it was like 4 hours and 15, or maybe 5 hours and a few minutes. Maybe like 5
I think
hours.
I think we've done a crypto on the rocks, not after hours, but a crypto on the rocks for like 7 hours.
Yeah, it was longer than the 4 hours. You know what? I'm gonna go look because
I'm looking right now, Keith.
Oh, well, thank you. I honestly, yeah, exactly. There were a bunch of long ones. I think it's 5 something, if I remember correctly.
I'm gonna say 7.5 hours. I think it's a little over 7.5 hours.
And maybe you're right. And yeah, Render. I love Render too, Chris. But yeah, it didn't even get 1 vote in the pre-voting.
I really like Render. What's that?
I do have a question. I'm looking at the Crypto on the Rocks playlist, and it's showing 100 already.
That's because it's scheduled.
Okay.
But episode 58 went 7 hours, 31 minutes, and 31 seconds.
Say that again.
Episode 58 went 7 hours, 31 minutes, and 37 seconds.
All right, there's your answer there, Wick's wife, and Joe for the win.
For the win. Just over, or I said over 7.5 hours.
Yep.
So
Joe for the win.
And then episode 56 went 6 hours and 42.
There you go. There you go.
So will we be
I kind of want to
Badell?
rewatch
No.
that whole stream, but that's a long.
Go ahead.
It's that's a long time. Well, hey, listen, who knows? We're gonna right now. I mean, we've got a lot of people scheduled, to be honest, and yeah, vote for Peter Schiff. I don't know if you guys saw that comment that I put up on the screen there, from 100 Air. But yeah, exactly. It was a long stream.
Hey,
I blocked it out of my mind.
That was the episode that Jimmy Jim came on.
Oh, that's why. You know what? No wonder I blocked it out of my head, because I had something come up and I had to leave, and Badell, Shuby, and I think it was Jimmy Jim. Was it just you 3, or was Joe? Were you there? And
No,
they closed the stream.
It ended with me.
No,
and
Joe was there. I'm looking right now. Joe was at least a 3 hour mark.
No, me and Joe were the ones that finished it off.
All I know was I didn't even finish that stream off, so I can't lay any claim to fame on that stream there, guys. So Badell and Joe get the claims to fame there.
I was at a lot of it. I'm looking right now, and I'm at 5 hours, and I'm still there.
Yeah, I love it. Jimmy Jim can talk. Listen, I love Jimmy Jim. When I do recordings, when he comes on to help me out with some of those educational series recordings, man, those are some of the ones I got to really edit, because, man, you're right. The man can talk, but man, talk like with knowledge and experience. Like he's got some serious experience there, and he's not afraid to share it. He doesn't mind sharing that, and that's why I was trying to get him on that first members only live stream. But maybe I'll swap up days or something, so maybe he can make the next one. So we'll see.
Bitcoin coming down.
It's coming down. You want to bring up, if you want to bring up a chart at all, Joe, you just bring it up. I'll pull it on the screen. Not that I'm looking to make you do TA here tonight.
Well,
yeah.
So just so you guys know,
he's awesome. Go ahead. What's that, Drew?
Bell, almost the last hour did that by themselves.
Nice.
And it was 11 months ago, so it's been almost a full year.
There you go.
I was hoping it was only like 5 hours, because I was like, okay, well, maybe we'll break that record, but I don't know if we can go for 8 hours next Friday. Like,
we go till we go, and like every show, like every week, you know, we do it as long as we do it, and we'll see, because we say that, but look, we weren't planning on doing a long stream the night we had all those giveaways and stuff, but that was a long stream. Granted, it wasn't the record setter, but we went for definitely 5 hours in that stream, just kind of going and going and going. The thing was just on fire. Yeah, exactly. Rock till you drop, baby. There you go.
We're gonna have to take it easy on the cheerses, because
yeah,
I'm on my third beer, almost fourth in like 45 minutes. And
Or the gummies. Sometimes those take effect too.
yeah, I got plenty of those.
I think that was his point.
My buddy keeps giving me like these 50 milligram ones. They're like fast acting. He's like, "Oh, just take the whole thing," and I'm like, "No, I'm good. Like, I'll cut that in quarters or so."
I see it, Joe. There we go, brother.
All right, so here's Bitcoin 1 hour time frame. We had this really nice bounce off of the blue line that we talk about pretty often. We also bounced off of this level as well, and we came up into my little zone. We're meeting resistance, and now we're coming down. In reference to the trade that we had earlier, we moved up our stop loss, and there's a really, really strong chance we're going to get stopped out, because this just doesn't look strong at all right now. I was thinking we were going to get a bounce here. We started bouncing. Then here we kind of stalled out a little bit, and then so it'll probably get stopped out. So that's the Bitcoin.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's low. Weekends are always like low volatility and stuff. So the high movements on that week.
Yeah.
What just happened to my screen right now? Everybody's all over the place. Let's do this. I don't want words all over your face there, Shub. There we go. That's a little bit better.
Andrea, if you get them from Walmart, they don't work. They're just sugar and gelatin.
What are we talking about? Was there a comment? I missed it.
Andrea said gummy don't work for me.
Oh.
I was just talking about the ones from Walmart. I eat those all the time.
And BC saying 300 milligrams or nothing.
Holy smokes!
I know.
I don't even know what that means.
Whew.
Where's the bell when you need it? You left.
I love it. The Wake and Bake Club. I love it. Oh man. And what did she say? And before you say, trust me, you haven't tried my gummy. I have, and it didn't work. Okay. There you go. Well, maybe Bedell can ship you one. And while you're live with us next week, you can take it and we can see for ourselves. What do you think about that, Andy?
I already see problems with that whole scenario.
What, her taking a gummy or her doing it while we're here?
or shipping it, or all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The whole 9 yards. I see problems with all of it.
I know. I get you. And Joe, I don't know if you saw this. You might have already answered it. I haven't gotten through already.
So is it safe to short the market? No. Like for me, I wouldn't short the market until we break the newly created low on the 1 hour, which is sitting right around like 104.5. Then I'd consider shorting. Could you short right now? Sure, of course, but there's always a chance that we may go up. And it's really weird too. Like on the previous weekends, like normally the weekends very slow, but we've seen it for a few months ago, where I believe it was on a Sunday. Trump made some announcement, I forget what it was, and then just the whole entire market just blew up. And I think it's just liquidating everybody. And so the weekends, we have seen some really nice movements, but for me, I would, it would have to be on whatever coin. I'd have to look at it. But yeah.
Yep. And let's see, Kevin Hawthorne in the house. Kevin, appreciate you being here. Thank you. Usually we see you during the day streams. Appreciate having you here tonight. Thank you. Coming on Crypto on the Rocks. Let's see. And make ADA great again. There it is. And then there you go. 98K. You maybe. I mean, there's definitely some support there. And here we go, BC. I'm gonna make you some homemade ones, Andy. There you go. And it begins. And yes, make alts great again. I'm with you. We could use a traditional alt season. I don't think we're gonna see it, but it would be nice, man. It would.
Keith, I can tell you that I looked at it just now because I haven't opened up none of my wallets. but Dash is still kicking ass.
It is. It absolutely is.
I mean, I've just on what you sent me for some of the hat giveaways. I'm like, holy shit, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I just
paid
I don't
Shuby
look at
with,
it.
Dash, and he's in the money at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it was in the, I don't know, mid 20s or something, like 23, $25. And now, well, I don't know what it is right this immediate
43,
second.
43.
Well, there you go. It was
Wow.
when I was at the conference, it was like $55. I was like,
Wow.
holy crap, nice. Which was good because I was using it up there. So that worked out nice while I was there.
I caught it while I was down a little bit from you because you're like, hey, do you have this? I'm like, no, I'll get it. Because I told Keith, I said, whatever you want to pay me in, I don't care.
Yes.
You know, for the few
It
hats.
worked out good for you, man.
Oh, it's great. I would have never been in Dash without you sending it to me. So
I
that's
love
why-
Dash. If you're
you know-
looking to use crypto easily for different things, Dash is your ticket, man. It's your ticket. Again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, old guy who actually uses Dash. Just saying.
So Shuby, are you taking some profits then?
no, I'm keeping it. I've not sold. I mean, I
Yeah,
should.
that's gonna go up even more in my humble
I mean, I
opinion.
should sell just because they'll make up for my losses. But I'm only going to take profits off of what I just recently started DCA into. So
Yeah.
everything else is just going to hang out. Like, you know, I like coins or whatever. I like to hold those. Whatever's in my tantrum is staying there. I'm not touching it. Everything else that I've got on Coinbase, which is very little. I mean, let me just take a look. $85.22.
There you go.
That's what I'll play with and trade.
And
I can't
LBC,
turn that anymore.
completely right. They basically, these two have been like, yeah, screw you and your crash. What market crash? And yeah, they are oldies but goodies. Absolutely.
Well,
And again, Zcash.
I'm looking at my-
for privacy.
I'm looking at my Tangent wallet. And there's only two that are in the green: Dash, and I don't even really count this, but Raven for the day.
There you go. Okay, what's Chris saying? Right when you said looks like homemade, I opened up the lid to homemade fried potatoes. And as you said that, my wife and I looked at each other and thought, nice. I appreciate the fact that you're sitting here watching us while you're eating dinner and having a good time, hopefully having a drink or two, enjoying some company with the wife. Thanks. Yeah, I was, well, you this way. You got your Dash on a Tangem. I have it in the Dash wallet. So again, because I use it to spend my Tangem stuff, and I know you're holding it, which makes complete sense to have it there. But yeah, that's a hold it wallet. Absolutely, hold it wallet all the way.
And that's
Matter of
where
fact,
I'm going to stay.
even Tangem got brought up at the conference when I was there. I thought that was interesting. A lot of people were like, because there were at the end, I guess they opened it up so like if the public wanted to come and talk to people about crypto, that kind of thing, they were allowed in, and some people did because it was held at a resort in New Hampshire, and it was great. We had people saying, well, I got some crypto on Coinbase, but I'm afraid to move it because I might lose it. I might screw it up. And, then that's started the conversations about wallets and da-da-da-da. And sure enough, Dash got thrown on Dash. Sure enough, Tangem got thrown out there and so on and so forth. It was a really good conference. Really good conference. It was
I would recommend talking about Tangem, just my personal opinion. Don't get the ring. Get the three
cards.
cards. Keep two somewhere safe, not in the same place, and keep one in your wallet. Keep the other two in different spots. And because the ring, I wore it for just a little while. It's back in the box, back with the other card in the safe. So I got two cards, one ring. just my personal opinion. Doesn't mean I'm right.
Yeah, but your opinion's valid because you use it all the time. I mean, that's use. How do you use it? You know, that's nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
Don't get me wrong. I love the look of the ring. The ring's badass looking. I love that you can do, and you got to take it off your finger. So cut off my finger, kill me to get it. Still my wallet. You got it. You know, but I do love the ring. I mean, I love the look of it. I love the feel of it. But I'm not wearing 2 rings. I'm wearing one my wedding, not the other one, you know.
Yep. Makes sense.
But the Tangent wallet, get the 3 set.
There you go.
Give maybe one to your wife, one to you, and one somewhere that's really safe.
There you go. And Jesse, good night.
Good night,
Thanks
Jesse.
for being here. I know. Everybody's like, yeah, sure. He's not leaving.
We'll see you in about an hour, 2 hours.
Another 3 times.
Good night, Jesse. Because Jesse.
And there you go. Hashtag Jesse needs sleep. There it is. There it is. I
Right,
figured
Jesse,
that was coming.
see you in about 30 minutes.
Yes. That's so funny. So funny. I love it.
So I would like to know, here's another question. I would like to know if you have ever lost money when you were transferring it from one exchange to another or from one place to a wallet. I know I have. I've done it at least 3 times. And 2 of them, well, the first one is because I didn't know about the different networks. I saw I had to pay $20 for this one, or I could pay $2. I said, well, I'll pay the $2. Like, why would you even give me that option? So I paid the $2 one, and it was a completely different network. And at this time, you know, I didn't do like a test run. It was a decent amount of money. I was like, where did my money go? And I'm waiting like a dummy, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 2 days later. I tell my friend, I was like, Joe, well, did you make sure the networks were the same? I said, I paid the cheapest one. It's like, no, it has to be the same network. I said, okay, well, how do I get my money back? Because you can't. Like,
Yep.
So then the next time I was in a rush. I knew about the networks. I was in a rush, and sure enough, I did the wrong network by accident, and then that money was gone. And then the other time, again, I was in a rush. But now what I do, and I always recommend, send a test run where it's like $5 or whatever the minimum is.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if you have to pay $10 for the fees. If you're going to be transferring over, you know, 100 or 1,000 or a couple thousand, what's another $10 for the fees? Or there was times where I do $20. I was like, man, you know, I don't care. I'm doing that $20 fee so that I could make sure my money goes to the right place. Okay, now do another $20 fee to get it to that place, and then I had to do another $20 fee to get it to my bank. I was like, I'm fine with that. You know, I don't want to do it to where it's like, oh, I'm gonna try to save at least $20. Nah, not the money I was moving. It's like, no.
Yep. And that's kind of what Andy's saying right here. Ada solved this problem.
So I'm assuming there's only one network that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't see there's a problem. It's the Ada network, not Ada on Polygon or whatever.
I lost 250 XRP in one transaction.
You're trying to do it for like wallets?
I missed the last.
Oh no!
Copy and paste or digit in the transaction ID, because you have to put in your wallet and the transaction ID, and I wasn't copying and pasting because it was on 2 separate computers, so I was typing it out. And I missed the last letter or digit, whatever it was. But to me, I feel I should have gotten that back because it should not have sent if the transaction ID was not valid transaction ID.
I agree.
I went back, I don't know, a couple months ago, which has been like 2 years or so, and nope, it's just gone. Like, it shows that it's sent out of Coinbase, but the receiving exchange never received it. And it's like, really? I mean, but at that point, like, I was at like 20 cents per XRP, so I was like, okay, what, $50?
Right.
But then when you look at XRP at like right around $3, you're like, shit, that's like $750. And you're like,
Ouch.
Okay, that kind of hurts, but I mean, it is what it is. But
Yep.
Oh, and if anybody took the trade this morning for Zora, I recommend everybody moving up their stop loss to 0.09222, and I'll put that in the chat too. But and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get stopped out. So to give you a heads up.
And to answer Joe's question, once for me, knock on wood, only once, knock on wood. It was, I was transferring some Dero, which is a privacy coin for those who are not aware. And I don't know what I did. I to this day, I don't know what I did. I copied the address to get it off. Ironically, I was using Trade Ogre. But you can see, which I can't do anymore. You can see, you go to that it's sent the whole 9, but it like never arrived. I don't know what the hell I did. So at this point in time, it's either in somebody's wallet. God bless you. Yeah, enjoy it. Or yeah, exactly. Or it's in the ether somewhere, dead on the blockchain. I don't know which. So there it is. And he's saying ADA has cross-chain solutions. Okay. I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm missing something. But
yeah, but I mean, all that talk about ADA, like say you miss one letter, one digit in your wallet address, and you hit send, and then it goes to nobody. So you're saying that you get that back then? I don't really think so.
And yeah,
there's a lot of times where you try to send where you try to send and it tells you that it's the wrong network.
Yeah, it says invalid. Yes,
Right.
exactly.
So they may
you're right. That's a newer thing. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because I've done that before too, where I'll do it and I think I'm doing it, but again, I'm doing a bunch of different things, and it says invalid network. It's like, what is it? It's like, oh man, thank you. But it was a test run. But still, it saved me that test run.
Yeah, but still, exactly. Yeah, I try to. Yeah,
so what I do is,
Joe.
Oh, go ahead.
I open up Notepad and I copy and paste like my wallet address, transaction ID, and I don't save it. I just leave it open, and then I send that that test. Like say 1 or 2 Cardano, for example. Okay, fine. Okay, I received it. And then I go back to the notepad and I copy and paste again and then send another 50%. Wait till that shows up. And then I do it all over again for the rest.
There you go. And Cardano, they don't, you're using stealth addresses. So you're not always using the same address either, which is nice. And 100 Air, you're right, man. You're absolutely right. And listen, I copy and paste all the time with regard to this, but now I will say this, and I'd be interested to see if you guys do it. See all of the swapping type stuff that's happened where like the beginning of the address looks good, the end of the address looks good, but something in the middle changes and then your money's gone to whomever. I literally, after I copy and paste it, I check every damn letter in that address before I even think about doing anything.
Well, I mean, you don't have to check every letter and digit if you do like a test send. Like, okay, say the minimum is 1, whatever you're trying to send, or 3. Okay, you send the minimum, and then once you get it, good.
All right. BC Port Corp just put his the link to counter this tomorrow, his live stream tomorrow. So again, go ahead, follow him if you have. What is going on with my computer? To make sure that you're there tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time. So my correction from what I said earlier, 3 p.m. Eastern time. It's gonna be good. Heavy hitters. Definitely going to be on that stream. I'm looking forward to it, giving that a listen. So make sure you show some support.
I'm just crying silently in the background because I never got an invite.
An invite to what? His stream
tomorrow.
Oh, well, you just did, because there it is. Boom, chakalaka.
Yeah, and then Kate Diggity, in reference to what we're talking about, he says he lost $100 trying to move some crypto. Not the end of the world, but it still burned. Yeah.
Yeah,
$100
exactly.
to $100. It's not like it was 20. You know, $100 is good money. And then Joe,
especially these days. I got you, BC.
Yeah.
I'll send it to him while we're chatting here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Who that? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought I was missing something else. All right. There we go.
Yeah, I was hoping that when I got into crypto, there was always those people that lost money through a transaction or an exchange going down or this, that, and the other. And I was like, in the back of my head, I was like, I don't want to be one of those people. Like, I'm listening to everybody and learning from what they say. And then guess what? It did happen one time.
And that's why
thankfully, well, I was going to say, thankfully, it's only been one time, but since Trade Ogre went down, I guess that'd be number 2.
Well, but that was the exchange collapse. That wasn't, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like these like round tables or just people who answer questions that newer traders don't even know to ask, because until it happens, you don't know, oh, I need to verify this or make sure that like nobody knows until it happens, like, hey, oh, and then you ask somebody, it's like, oh yeah, you got to do this, like, oh god.
But but Joe, that's not only just for traders. Like, you can just buy crypto in whatever exchange and just leave it there, and then one day that exchange may go poof, kind of like Trade Ogre did, you know.
Or the coin may rebrand and then go to another coin, and then there's steps you have to do, and because that's what happened to me, where I had some decent money in that coin. I forgot what it was, but they ended up getting hacked and everything else, so they rebranded, and I was staking it at that time, so I'm still making a lot of coins. Oh man, I love that feature. And this was on an exchange, and I was making a nice amount of coins, and then a couple months go by, it's like, okay, cool, it's still staked, I'm still making all this money, and then all of a sudden it's blank in that field where the coin name was. So then I reach out to the exchange, I forgot which one it was. It wasn't Binance, maybe Gate.io or somebody, and like all the screenshots and everything, and no customer service. So I lost all that money. And then I go and I do research. It's like, okay, because normally the exchange will just give you that new coin, like Render, for example. I had that on maybe Mexi, I believe. And so when they rebranded, I just had coins and then the new name, and it didn't show my entry amount. So like, well, I don't know if I'm up or down. And then, but so that's what I was expecting, and no, it just, all that money was gone. All those coins that I had earned, I don't even think I was able to get them. So it happens.
Damn. And Joe brought up a good point, because I guess that would be like my third fail, is when BlockX changed, and I didn't follow all the rules because I had it staked. So I lost all my BlockX, which, I don't know, it was like 20, maybe $30. But I lost that. So I guess that's number 3 for me. Damn it. 3 strikes, you're out, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
Yeah, and they're all different too. I mean, like Tron started on the Ethereum blockchain, and then until it created its own, and then you had to transfer all that over. That was, unless you went through a centralized exchange, that was a freaking nightmare. Let me just tell you. And then what was the other one? Used to be Salt. Oh no, not Salt.
Salt and Pepper.
E something. It was like a lending platform. My God, that's gonna bother me because I can't remember now. But and then they changed over to something that's still around now. I've been in this space way too long. I can't remember all this stuff anymore, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, but for me, I don't like it when those coins do that, and then now you have to put in work. There was another coin that I had where I ended up buying the miner for it, and then when I received the miner, I couldn't mine that coin. It was so early in the project that after several months of trying to figure this stuff out, you would mine a different coin that it would change to the other coin, or you had to exchange it or something. And it's like,
Yep.
are you kidding me, man? I just spent, X amount of dollars for this dumb miner, and it doesn't make. But it was so early in that process, so that was messed up.
I gotta use the shibby bucket.
Oh man!
All right,
there you go, Diddy. I was trying to help you out with that. Yeah, it's real good.
yeah.
And it begins. Oh shit. Was I was just gonna say something. Why that just out in one side, out the other side. Again, obviously not lubricated enough, gosh darn it. Joe, what was the most sketchy exchange you've used to get your hands on some altcoins? Or what you consider to be the sketchiest exchange?
I'm gonna say maybe Gate.io, and the only reason it's sketchy is because the volume was so low. So if I wanted to buy something at this price, the person who was selling it was at this price for a little bit, and then the next one was way up here. So it's like, man, like I only want to put a little bit of money, but I'm gonna move the coin. So
yeah.
That was probably, it's just the volume.
And 100 is saying ZegX. Here's the thing. I like ZegX. I didn't see that one as sketchy. Now, if I had to pick one to answer my own question, Trade Ogre, baby. I'm sorry. I don't know how that thing survived as long as it did. That's just my 2 cents there. But Del, what about you? What would you consider to be the sketchiest exchange you ever used?
That I've actually used, I'd have to say Gate.io.
You and Joe are on the same page. There you go.
I thought actually Trade Ogre would stay around longer than Gate.io, but I mean, other than that, like Mexi and all those other like Lowfin and all that, like to me, that's kind of, they're like brand new on the market. They haven't been around for long enough to even like trust them. So it's kind of like, put your money on, trade it, get your money the F off.
Well, that's how you should handle any
ASAP.
exchange. Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. I know there's a lot of traders that use Blowfin, but I'm like, Blowfin's been around for like what, 6 months? Where is it based out of? Like I get it, they get money from the fees, but how long are they really going to be around? Like, because they could be like any other of these exchanges that have literally just boom,
well, facts about any exchange, and you got BC saying MEXC was sketchy. I don't know. I mean, I have not used MEXC. I can't speak to it, but Joe, I know you use MEXC all the time.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, here you go. 100 is agreeing with you.
About,
he says he loves
Blowfin,
MEXC
though, too. I mean, I don't know if he still uses it, or maybe I'm putting words in his mouth, but I think one time he did say or talk about Blowfin.
Oh, I was talking about Blowfin. I love Blowfin. I trade on there like all the time now.
Yeah, well, you're right here, 100 AR. Yeah, Coinbase. Yeah, let's not get me going about that.
I mean, isn't every exchange kind of sketchy?
Yep.
But
yeah, I like Blowfin. Joe, I signed up with Joe's link. I'll put it out there. I don't care. And it's not like I do a lot of. Well, first off, I don't do any trading on Blowfin, but like if I need to swap out coins or something like that, like I'm looking to pick up USDT or USDC, whatever, I do it on Blowfin. It's no KYC right now, and boom, you know.
So for Blowfin, they actually were established in 2019. They started doing futures in 2023, and a lot of YouTubers use Blowfin. And there's so one thing I do. Not only my own research, but I see who's using what, and they're using that. Now, of course, there's a lot of other ones here in that's U.S. friendly that a lot of people use, and a lot of them reach out to me, but it's like, no, I already have enough. So, but yeah, there's a lot of them out there that are KYC friendly. So,
I've only had one.
Like,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I feel like okay, yeah, you said, Blowfin was established in 2019, started doing this in 2022 or 23 or whatever. And I feel like, okay, that's fine, but once everybody starts talking about it, that's when it gets like the SEC's eye or the government's eye. Kind of like Trade Ogre. Like everybody used Trade Ogre for a few years, but until everybody started talking about Trade Ogre, that's when it got shut down and seized. But I mean, granted, it's another reason why that happened. But if nobody was talking about Trade Ogre, the governments would have never even probably looked at it.
Yeah, and then that's when you just go to another exchange. And not only that, but you need multiple exchanges. You can't have all your money on one exchange. You need multiple exchanges.
Well, yeah, amen.
And KYC friendly is good. And then, of course, if you still have hiccups, well, then there's, I always recommend doing a VPN, for other stuff, not so much for trading. But if you use it for that, that's what it is. Thanks, Overwatcher, because I got to say it like that. But so VPNs, VPNs are great just for added security and everything else. And
yeah, of course they are.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
So how much is the VPN that you recommend, CCM?
Okay.
How much is that? Is it like per month, or do you have to buy the machine?
No. Well, okay. Right now, I've swapped over to recommending Deeper Network, which you got to buy it and then log into their network. So that's the one I've swapped to, because I was using TorGuard, which was a monthly fee. Matter of fact, I say use my link. You can get 50% off. If you want the link, I'll give it to you. But that way you get 50% off. But I stopped promoting it because their substacks of like VPN IP addresses are now starting to get blocked on various places when you go places. So that's why I've moved over to, matter of fact, God willing, I'll have a video out soon with setting that up using Deeper Network. I'm actually, it's funny, right here on this nice piece of paper right here, I have a note to contact Deeper Knot to try and get him back on the channel to talk about the latest updates with that. So that's where I'm at. I guess you could say, in theory, there is a link for Deeper Network that'll give you 5% off in my description, but in theory, I'm kind of in between it at the moment. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch back up with the
I used to use Exchange. No, man, I forgot. Express VPN.
Yes,
I loved it, man. I used that for like 10 plus years. I loved it. And then my renewal came up, and I was like, well, I forgot how much I paid, like 130, I think, a year, something like that. And I really love it, but I started having issues when I was on some exchanges. Mm-hmm. And even though I would change the thing, and it would still give me, so I was like, oh, well, let me stop using that, and, something else. But so I was curious about that as far as your.
Yeah, no, I mean, like the ones when it worked, like I was able to, like, it didn't get blocked or whatever, worked great. I had no issues with like latency issues, none of that stuff. I mean, as far as a service is concerned, great. But like, unfortunately, they need to start adding new, VPN IDs. Yeah. So
I'm thinking about going back to ExpressVPN. I really love them. I've used them for years. But yeah, I'm really thinking about going back to them. So we'll see. If I don't, then of course I'll use your link and help support the channel, all that fun stuff.
Oh, I appreciate that. All right, shoot.
Lord.
What was that, shoot?
Lord VPN.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's what I've been using. I mean, I got a good deal on it. Like, if you did for 2 years, they gave you like 1 year for free. So that's what I did. And sorry, I had, after hours, people calling me, hey, laser engraving, I need this, that, and the other. I'm like, I'm on a live stream. Well, I need it tomorrow. Well, you're not getting it tomorrow.
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that people calling you, this, that with the engraving, but like, you expect it tomorrow? Come on now.
Well, because he comes over, he works for my brother. So he comes over and he comes into my shop and he goes, I want this, that, you know, and he does it all the time. So, I mean, he's a good customer.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't have it. And what I do have, you're not going to like, and I'm not selling it to you.
Yep.
You know, so.
And BC saying Surfshock. But Shuby, you were on the phone. So let's get your answer to the question. What would you say, in your opinion, was the sketchiest crypto exchange you ever used?
I've only used Coinbase because I didn't dabble in too many coins, so I don't have a sketchy.
Okay.
You know, honestly, I mean, I just ETC, like everybody knows that's what I hold the most of, and I plan on holding it for quite a long time. I don't plan on selling it for years and years and years. I don't care what it does. I mean, obviously I do. It gets back up to its all-time high.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
It's, you know, it gets up to about $50 again. I'll sell it all.
There you go.
But as
I
of
think
right now,
mine was like a little over 100.
it was. But I'm not in a hurry to sell any of it because, you know, that's why I threw, like we said earlier, I threw some in Coinbase now. That's my trading money, less than $100. And that's what I'm going to play with. And
there you go.
Know, and if it hits, I'll probably transfer it to Bitcoin and put it in my tantrum.
There you go.
You know, I'm not going to, you know, I'll transfer some of it so I still have money to play with.
And that's so funny. Joe and I were talking about it, and like this whole, and we talked about it last week, I think, on the stream, if I remember correctly. You know, all that hubbub when the market tanked and all this other stuff. It was like I could have cared. Didn't even give a crap. It didn't affect me one iota. Now, I'm not a trader, in fairness. So, you know, Joe and I look at it from completely different perspectives. But, like, for me, it was like, it's sitting in long-term storage, baby. I could care less if it goes to zero because I got buy orders set. You know what I'm saying? It'll never make it to zero. You know what I mean?
Loved it if he wasn't out at lunch that particular 4:15.
Yes, that's right. I remember him saying that. Yeah.
Or 5:20, whatever time, because it's an hour difference. You know, I mean, I would have loved to seen it. That particular day, I wasn't feeling good. I was sick. So I went and laid down for a few, come back, and I've been watching, because there's a couple coins I wanted to buy. I was watching. And I laid down for an hour from about 4 o'clock till 4:45 or what it was. Come back, and I seen it. I'm like, what did I miss? You know, I mean.
Yep. And this is interesting. Crypto Change Me is saying Coinbase told me to show proof of income after 30K of buying crypto. Never again. I mean, they've asked, like, as part of their KYC, their onboarding process, what's your source of income? Are you self-employed? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I can honestly say I've never bought that much crypto. So, you know, sorry. But that's interesting. But I mean, they usually give you I think my limit is like 20K. I want to say, like, I can buy before it's like, oh, no, none of that. You know what I mean?
25, so yours is probably 25 also, because I've never bought much.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but I mean, to me, that's like when you go to withdraw 10 grand out of the bank that you bank at, and you banked at for decades. And they'll go, oh, well, for $10,000, we need all these forms filled out. What are you going to use it for? Plus, we need, you know, a couple business days in advance notice so we can have that money here for you. And it's like, it's $10,000. Like, you're a bank. Like, you should have a lot more than that. Like,
but they don't. But they don't. And BC dropping the alpha right here, basically saying all KYC exchanges will do that, even stock exchanges. It's a government thing. Yeah, and that makes sense. It's a regulatory thing.
I think it's under the Money Laundering Act, like as to why, like, if you withdraw 10,000 from a bank, you have to fill out these forms and show proof, and they ask you what it's for, and you're like, well, it's my money. Why does it matter what it's for? Well, we need a reason.
Yeah. And there's the problem with the entire.
It doesn't matter what reason it is, but you have to give them a reason. But
and there you go, 100 Air saying he's got his beer fridge running on solar tonight, baby. There you go, solar for the win. Yep, nice. Nice. Wait, I think Bedell's trying to show us something here. Hold on.
But his beer fridge isn't running off of it yet.
Oh, there you go.
I got all that. My whole garage plus two bit axes running off of solar.
Nice.
I mean, the only thing I don't have off of solar in my garage right now is the outside lights because it's on a 3-way switch that's tied into the house. So technically, I can't just cut the wire, but...
Well, shit. You gave me an idea because now I'm going to bring a beer fridge out here because it doesn't look
I got one right down there, but the problem is it's not an actual, like, fridge. It just keeps things 30 degrees cooler than the ambient temp. And it draws a constant, like, 65 or 68 watts.
Well, once it shuts off and it's cold enough, it's fine. It only runs. And
It
we're
doesn't
going to
shut
the
off. It never shuts off. It runs a constant 65, 68 watts constantly. It never shuts off.
That's actually nothing, though. I can run, right now, off of my solar, I can run about 800 watts for about 5.5 hours. And that's without sun. So I can run a 65-watt core every day as long as the sun shines part of it.
Yeah, but then you run into times where I've been, and this whole week, except for today, I've never seen higher than 100 watts come in at a time because it's just permanently cloudy. So I've been having to actually like charge my solar generator more than I'm used to. Like normally, like, okay, half hour, 45 minutes, an hour at most per day. Now it's like 3 to 4 hours a day I'm charging it.
I think I can run, if I'm running only 65 watts for a refrigerator, I almost guarantee that I can run it, but I can't hold 6. I need to hold like 24. I need that many beers. That's the way I roll.
That's the way I roll, baby.
I
That's the
could.
way I roll.
I think I can fit 10 in my little mini fridge that runs like 65 watts, 24/7.
The way you drink, that lasts like 4 hours.
Exactly.
See? I'm being honest. I mean,
No, he's
I'm
not.
just being serious.
That's funny.
I only brought, I think, 9 out with me. So
I brought.
my plan was to be inside in about 26 minutes.
I brought 15 out with me.
What
I
is
already
with
drank
you,
4
there,
before I got-
wimpy cinch sack? And
I
you
got
know
my
what? That's the
kids.
commercial that's from.
Maybe
got
they
my
should get a
kids.
shot of Fireball. They'll go to sleep and you can hang out.
There you go. Listen, in that 26 minutes is the end of the voting. So let me bring that up just to remind everybody, if you haven't already voted, again, if you're on X, you got to put it in the live chat. Appreciate everybody who's hanging out on X. Thank you very much. If you are on YouTube, you can do it in the poll. And if not, put it in the chat and I will record the vote. But here we go. Last half 2025, $15 into Bitcoin. And you guys vote for where the other $10 is going. And it's Beam, Link, TaxG, or Render. Got 25 minutes now left in the voting. And we came into it, just so everybody knows, with a tie between Beam and Link.
And I got to tell you, I'm pretty impressed. On the YouTube live stream right now, there's 38 votes.
Is there that many? I didn't even look. Is there that many?
Yep, I'm not going to say who's in the lead.
Well, I'm going to go look now.
I know, but I'm just going to tell you that there's 38 votes.
Wow.
And one of them is at 42%.
Yep, I see it. I see it. I'd like to say it doesn't surprise me, but it kind of does. I really, with all the FOMO around gold, I kind of expected a different result. Just saying. I mean, my opinion. Maybe I'm just wrong. I mean, but like, listen, people buy when they have FOMO. They love buying high and selling low. That's what they do.
On the live stream, gold is not in last place off of that particular stream, which is shocking to me.
And there's BC, Mr. Maxi himself. Gee, I don't know which one, BC. I love BC. I love it.
I'm in a good mood now.
You went to the
Selling
shooting
all
bucket,
the-
so you're all set there.
I thought maybe the
So
kids
two
fell
of my
asleep.
3070 Ti's tomorrow. I have a third one that's potentially sold, but he's like 2.5 hours away. But he wants to meet halfway, and I'm like, no. If I'm gonna meet you, at least give me like another $20, $30 for gas.
Well, exact or up the price, pay a little bit more or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind of in a good mood now. There
There you
goes
go.
all that money just in 2 more solar panels. So hopefully
go.
then I don't have to use the grid to charge this fucking thing.
Yeah, 100 there. I agree.
Well, they're inside.
Let's go. There you go.
You want to see the brownies, the butter, the gummies, or the plants that are currently growing? Because
My goodness.
my party platter, I don't know if I ever showed the party platter, but it's kind of overflowing with gummies and stuff right now. And then the grow room is kind of stacked with flour. Plus, I got more going, and
Like I said, Crypto Billy, you never know what you're going to get here on Crypto on the Rocks, man. You never know. You never know.
For me, I have for a long time, but especially right now, because I have like a lot of room at this place where I'm at. I want to do a grow room, but for vegetables. For
Yes.
vegetables, you know,
Yes.
lettuce, tomato, cucumbers, strawberries. I've been really looking at it, and then I see the price. I was like, well, I got $14, and
Joe, I can help you with a hydroponic system for pretty damn cheap to do all of that.
really, because I've been looking at hydroponics too, because I see how that goes, and also aquaponics.
Yep.
But
Aquaponics with
Wow, we
tilapia.
had a whole stream of Crypto on the Rocks on that, remember? Holy cannoli.
Well, I'll tell you, Joe, if you got your pen and paper, because I know you always got it right there.
you do.
MHP Gardner will show you how to mix all the nutrients and everything you need. And the one thing that he tells you to buy, which is Epsom salt, buy that from Walmart. Do not buy it from the other companies that you can get shipped for really cheap. And really, honestly, depending on how much you're growing, you only need a pound bag of everything. Don't buy the 5-pound bags, and they can fit it through a 1 container shipping from Morgan Seeds. You can buy the Nitrum, I think it's Nitrum Cows. Well, fuck, I can't remember the name of it.
I'll send you an email.
Calcium nitrate and Master Blend. That's all you need. The Epsom salt you can buy from Walmart.
And BC, have a good night, brother. Appreciate you being here. I'm looking forward to your stream tomorrow. I'm going to share it again before we're out of here tonight. So appreciate that. And yeah, Crypto Billy, there you go. How about hooked on phonics too? Yeah, exactly.
I love it. I got a hydroponics little bucket going right now, a single bucket with cherry tomatoes, and I'm feeding them to the chickens because they're so freaking many.
Wow.
I mean, honestly, just one bucket.
Nice.
I mean, we're eating them too, but the chicken's like, yeah.
see, and Shuby, and you could record all that and make videos out of that.
I don't have time for that. I work from 7:30 in the morning till 5 every day.
True.
Come home, get drunk Friday, and get up at noon on Saturday.
True.
You know?
Yeah, but what are you doing Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? You got like 5 days right there that you could literally go out and just
come
record
home.
like 1 hour.
I cook
and
dinner.
for like 1 hour and just post a video. And
I cook,
whether
come
it's
home.
or
I
not,
cook
it don't
dinner.
matter. Information
I cook
is information.
Good Lord, but doesn't stop talking.
I
I'm waiting for
know.
him to take a breath.
I think Bedell's just trying to make everybody busy.
And
I gotta
right,
help you,
exactly. And 100 listen, 100 first thing, yes, this we've done this mindset, crypto on the rocks mindset here before with regard to this whole hydroponics and everything else. But I want to know what you said over here. Where is it? I was gonna bring it up. Oh, right here. You're gonna partake in that stuff. He was talking about a sample platter in 4 years because of retirement. What are you invested in that you're retiring in 4 years? Because I know you ain't older than me, man. I'm just saying. Just saying. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. But yes, +1 for Shuby.
I'm gonna see if I can show this again. I know that I showed it before, but I'm gonna show this. This is,
And there you go. Good old
What
days.
fucking-
Get drunk on Friday and then Saturday. Yeah, exactly.
I don't
what
want
do
to
you-
show a video of it. So this is
Hold
the
on.
very first week that I posted my hydroponics, which keeps automatically changing. I'm trying not to.
Stupid iPhone.
Pause.
But
Okay, so I planted these in a hydroponic system. 1 week later, that's how much they grew. This is 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
There you
This
go.
is 3 weeks.
Good Lord.
This is 4 weeks.
Holy manoli.
You got a
Wait,
four.
Where's
Here's
Army
the-
Piper? Holy balls.
Dang.
Here's the 5th week, which already has flowers getting ready to grow tomatoes within inside of 1 month.
Wow.
Damn.
And I'm trying to show it, but I don't know if you can see any of the. I could probably zoom in,
Yeah, I saw some of the flowers.
but there's flowers and everything already starting to grow.
Yep.
I mean, it's so simple. So the way the formula works is 12 grams of Master Blend, 12 grams of calcium nitrate, and 6 grams of Epsom salt for tomatoes. Everyone's different. But the biggest bucket you can find, you can grow as many tomatoes as long as that bucket stays full and just keep feeding water all day long with a small palm pump. That's all you need. And then something to like hold up the
Yeah.
tomato plants. So, but I that guy teaches you all that, but I don't mind helping anybody.
There you go.
I mean, I can probably 20 jars of tomatoes, plus made spaghetti sauce and everything else just off of playing with it.
Wow.
And
That's crazy.
I think all of the nutrients only cost me, with shipping and everything, $25.
Wow.
I mean, the buckets and some other stuff cost you a little bit of money. I mean,
Yep.
I'm
Right,
going to show some funds because you only got $14, but you know, we'll do something up.
$14. There you go. Yeah. Shuby buckets for the win. Yep. Yeah. Shuby's all over that stuff.
I love it, man. I mean, I'm an inquisitive person. So I've been making homemade bagels because my daughter absolutely loved them. I made them one time just to see if I could do them.
Almost fell over.
She absolutely loved them, and I've been making them every week for her.
Nice.
You know, and they
That's
cost me
awesome.
about $1.85, not including electricity and everything else, to make 6 homemade bagels, and they're everything bagels.
Wow.
I mean, you know, I love it. It's just bread flour, water, yeast, sugar, salt.
So Shuby, what you're saying is that's your next side business. You're gonna start like shipping.
There you
those.
go.
Hey, here, look. I got a picture. They're not the most beautiful. They're not linters. Let me see if I get that picture bigger, but too much light on it. Let me.
tip the top down a little bit.
There you go. Perfect.
But anyways, there's everything, and I made regular bagels too. They're
Nice.
not the most beautiful, but who cares what they look like as long as they taste good.
They taste good. That's
Oh.
there you go.
You know,
That's a fact
I mean-
right there. That's a fact.
And I don't know if most people know, but bagels actually get boiled in water.
I would have thought they were like an oil thing. They got
Yeah,
boiled
I
in
thought they
water.
were oil.
Well,
Well,
they-
no,
you
I
boil
thought they
them-
were baked.
Well, they do get baked, but they boil for a few seconds to get that texture, and then they go in the oven to get baked.
Nice.
I mean,
So
I
there
love
you go.
cooking. I love learning. I'm an inquisitive person, and especially when it comes to food.
There you go.
Crypto Change Me says, ship some to me in London, bro. Let's go.
There you go. There you go. I-
$75 in shipping fees, and you got it.
yeah, that's right. Right. Yeah.
I
Because
mean,
now
it's
It's not
shipping
going to be
fees-
moving by the time they get there, unfortunately. 'cause
Yeah, because they're fresh bagels. They don't have none of that bullshit in them. I mean, it's flour, yeast, sugar, water. That's it. There's nothing else in them.
Facts, Billy. Facts.
And see,
Shuby
Billy,
can
that's
do it
why I'm
all.
telling Shuby, if he just took a little time recording and a little time editing,
No edit. No edit. Just record it. Say what you're doing. Post it.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
my
that's as
channel
simple
will
as
be
it's gonna
all
get. It's
over-
gonna go viral. It's gonna go viral. Just
My channel will be all over the world because I do laser engraving, I do cooking, I do solar, I do hydroponics, I do.
That's the name of the channel. Shuby does it all.
that's right.
Boom.
Right here. Everybody needs a Shuby in their life. Facts.
There you go.
Billy's
fun, man.
Billy's
I'll tell you
Billy's
what.
spouting facts. It's +1 for Billy right there. No, +100 for Billy. That's that.
I got 3 weeks. I'm gonna be 50, and I'm still wanting to learn more and more and more. I just don't want to stop learning. When you stop
Nothing wrong
learning,
with that, brother. Nothing wrong with that.
when you stop learning, you stop living. And I want to learn and do whatever I can.
Yep.
YouTube, man, I'll tell you what. It's not just crypto; it's everything. But
We all know
I
you
love
can
the crypto space. I love watching you guys.
find anything.
There's a lot of times I'm in the background at work just listening, trying to grab, but I don't say nothing. And if I got a minute, if I'm busy at work, I just turn it on my phone. It's there while I'm doing it instead of the radio.
Yep. I feel you.
And I do it with other channels too. I mean, like I said, with bagels or this, that, and the other. I mean, it's a ton of stuff.
Hey, nothing wrong. Same here. I'll be driving, just listening to something. If I'm mining fiat, I got the earbud in my ear, just listening to something. You know what I mean?
If I'm driving,
ways to learn.
if I'm driving though, it's definitely just pure radio. I don't listen to. Listen to anything. It's pure radio because I love music too. So,
Shuby is our Renaissance man. There it is. Facts.
I'll tell you what. If I actually documented my life, you guys would be like, "What the fuck is this guy doing? He's all over the place."
That's all right.
I mean, I am. I'm everywhere.
That's awesome. Guys, you only got 13 minutes left on the vote, so make sure you vote if you have not already done so.
I told Joe though, one day I might make a cooking channel just for him.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to do any of that stuff.
I'm telling you, it's so much fun and easy because most of it doesn't take time for actually.
Patel is obviously disagreeing right there.
No, the physical part doesn't take time. I made a big old pot of chili this week. I made chicken noodle
I got
soup
you, Billy.
for Thursday.
Thank you.
I made all this enchiladas. I mean, a lot of it just throw it in, forget it, come back.
I've done enchiladas before. Ooh, so easy.
Yeah, but I do
yummy.
pork enchiladas from a big old pork butt from start to finish. But I throw the pork butt in the Instapot with a little bit of water. Hour and a half, 2 hours later, it's pull apart pork. So then you can have enchiladas, pulled pork, and whatever else you
Get
want.
me hungry. Let's change the subject.
Right?
I'm like, man,
Right?
do I have any snacks? I don't have any snacks.
And then my wife washes my socks, and nobody eats in the house for a week. But there you go. Is that better? Is that better? Are you good?
Oh,
Is it
shit.
just the socks or is it the drawers also?
Oh.
Probably a little both.
All of it.
Probably the drawers is
Probably a little both. I'm just trying to make Joe not hungry anymore.
There it is.
I like cooking on the grill, but I only like to cook for myself because everybody's like, "Oh, I like it this way, I like it that way," and I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna cook it this way, and whether you eat it or not, it's up to you."
I'll tell you another thing I like to make too, and I know we're talking
Yeah.
about food again, but this one won't make you hungry, I don't think. I love making homemade mozzarella cheese.
Interesting.
It's simple. It's about 30 minutes to make a pound of mozzarella out of a gallon of milk.
Interesting. And there you go. We don't need to know about the socks. Yeah. That's interesting. I like that.
Man, I haven't grilled in forever.
I only have
love
3
grilling.
grills. I only have
I
3.
used to love it.
I got a gas grill, a charcoal grill, and a smoker. Pellet smoker.
Now the gas grills, they're more cheating, in my opinion, because there's no like making sure the fire is good or moving the fire to the side or having the fire to the side or what have you. So
In a
gas grills are
sense,
cheating. It's literally like cooking on the stove but outside.
no, there's still some science to it. Because you get hot spots, so you have to start here, move here, finish here, keep all your hot spots. I don't buy expensive grills. My grills are $300 grills. I got one
That's
side
pretty
to burn a hamburger in 3
That
minutes.
is expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying one side will burn a hamburger in 3 minutes, so you got to keep moving it over to the.
Right.
I got 5 burners on my grill, so I mean it's.
Yeah, I love it. He sounds like my son. I like smoking, grilling. Yeah.
I already told you next year, man. You guys get this stuff set up. I'll do all the cooking.
There you go.
I'll do it all. I'll go to Sam's and buy bunch of pork butt, we'll cook it up, buddy.
Yeah, I used to do it all the time, but I not so much anymore. Every once in a while, when I go to my daughter's house, for a bunch of us are getting together, she'll be like, "Okay, Dad, get on the grill," you know. And especially if for whatever reason she's deciding it's charcoal grill time, she hates using that. She'd rather use the propane. But I don't care about the charcoal. Once you kind of get her going, baby, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Well, I switched from charcoal to lump coal though. I do like lump coal better. And I use it with one of those charcoal chimneys. Have you ever seen those?
Yes, I have. Yep.
So newspaper, nothing in it, and that's how I fire it up. And just gotta have a big enough grill to move the flame away from what you're trying to cook sometimes. So
Right.
There you go. And
Anyways,
obviously,
I'm
Billy's
done
got
about-
double thumbs on that. I like it.
I'm done about
And Mike Volma. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just saying hey to Mike Volma.
Welcome,
Go ahead,
Mike.
Go ahead, Shub. Sorry.
No, I was saying I'm done talking about cooking. We can move on.
We can move on now. Oh, everybody
Under
likes
there.
cooking.
Propane
Yeah, that's right.
propane
There it is. There it is. Propane and propane accessories.
What was
That's
that?
right.
Hank Hill or something? What was that show?
Yeah, Hank Hill on King of the Hill. Not
King
not
of the
King
Hill.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, King of the Hill.
Yes, King of the Hill. Correct.
I said it, but then I doubted myself. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
And then it's funny. I forgot though. I do have a porch grill. I forgot about my offset smoker, which takes only wood. But anyways,
Uh,
Yeah,
Yes,
but Billy, he doesn't have a wrench, but he is a member. And it's sad to say, but I did see
you might have to talk with him for me. I love it.
tonight. Well, I saw a few non-members. I mean, last week was pretty intense. We had
Yes, it was.
but Dell,
like,
he's got over
everybody in the
2,000
chat
people.
except for like one
Yeah.
person that night had a membership.
But Dell was Oprah that night. You get it. You get a membership.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. You get one, and you get one, and you get one. But
I
that
think
was
he
And
gave
then,
away-
and then Dell was like, okay, bye. And then not even a minute later, you get a membership. You get a
I think he gave away 20, didn't you, Bedell?
I'll probably more than that.
So
20 or
with
25.
what I spent from my bank account, I looked at and say the membership, I want to say it was like $4 a month. I think I gave away like 30.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
about
you gave away
25%.
quite a few, man. Yeah, like insane amount.
Yeah.
Insane.
But then Dave Digital also gave away like,
Yeah, he did. Last week was just
A couple
nuts,
also.
man, with that.
because
Mhm.
he hit it for 5, and then I did 5, and then he did 5, then I did 5, and then I did like 20 or something, and then I think I can't remember if he did 5 more or if I just threw like 1 or 2 out there randomly. But then
Yeah, I
he gave
think they're just
5
trying to warm up
tonight.
everybody.
I'm like, oh, you're trying to bait the hook, aren't you?
There you go.
And that's a good time. Next week, we got to show what it's all about, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
100th
next
episode.
week is gonna be good, man. Next week's
Next
gonna be
week,
good.
we gotta see what we can do with this channel.
But
And
talking
you're welcome,
about,
Mike.
members and all that, I got to give props to CCM for his member only videos this week.
What, my live
Very
stream?
nice.
That's not this week, it's the 30th.
No,
No, we're talking about how many
he did,
you released.
he did like 3 or 4 different members only.
Oh, those are not
Okay, well,
members
maybe
only.
they're not members only, but
You got-
members
members get
premiere
early
videos.
access. Yes.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, that very first one, which is now no longer live, members are the only ones who got to see that. FYI. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming, and I got more. I'm starting to try and get into a more consistent schedule here. So yeah. Yeah, there you go. I'm out everywhere like Alexander. Alexander G is amazing. Absolutely amazeballs.
I could say that I'm glad to see you grow for my 67th week ago of starting just to come here and hang out. And not that you weren't growing before.
Oh, listen.
I'm glad that I didn't want to make it about me. I'm just saying, I'm just glad to see the channel grow with
And
everything.
that's thanks to all of you. That's thanks to all of you. But I
lot
coordinate,
more
I edit,
coming
I
up.
do all this other stuff behind the scenes. But you guys right here, see this group here on the screen, show up every week. You're constantly supporting me. You bend over backwards. Shuby, Bedell, Joe, you guys. Joe, I can't even count how many times I get a message from Joe like, "Yo, dude, you missed this," and it's just like so funny, you know. He's always got my back. He's always looking out for me with shit like that, which is actually really good. Because
it's Corp and Billy that showed up, and your Money Matrix podcast, and
yep,
I mean, you're doing a ton behind the scenes. It's not just this night. I promise you.
If you can do me a favor, if you can switch to my screen really quick, this will be like less than a minute.
Yeah. No worry, Joe. All you gotta do is ask, brother. There we go.
Oh man, I hate when this happens. How many times has this happened to you guys where it comes right to your stop loss, wicks it, and then goes up? It's like, oh, come on, man. So I'm out of the trade. I'm out of the Bitcoin trade. So I lost like 8%, something like that. I forget what it was.
Damn.
It was for Bitcoin 13%, 13.89. What would you call it? 14%. But that's pretty good. You know, the 40x leverage. And then it just stopped me out, missed 14%. Oh, that's it. That's all I want to show.
No worries.
Like
I said, brother, anytime you just tell me, I'll bring it up.
That's funny because I look at it. I don't look at it on TradingView, but I'll go on the Coinbase or wherever, just look at their chart, and I'm like, I'll buy it when it gets here, and I'm gonna watch it. And once it hits here, I'm gonna sell. And it always misses it by that little bit of a mark where I want to buy it. And it shoots up. I'm like, you bastard. I mean, I do a lot of that. So
Mountain Dew. I like Mountain Dew. When I was a kid, that was like my absolute favorite.
Me too.
Although I'm an oddball, I also like oh my god,
Sundrop.
Tab. But you know, anyway. Probably plenty of chemicals in that I shouldn't have drank as a kid. But anyhow,
hey Chris, it sounds like you're in like the Midwest. Like today was a high of like 73, and on Tuesday is a high of like 51. So it's like, and then last week was like in the 90s, and you're like, what is this? Like 2 weeks and 50 degree difference? Like, come on.
I know, it's crazy. And yeah, Tab. I love Tab, man. When I was a kid, and there you go, Wisconsin. There it is.
I got a bunch of people up near Nakusa. I don't know how far you are from there or where at Wisconsin, but
yeah, there you go. Wisconsin has 4 seasons every day. There it is. I like it. There it is. That's awesome.
My friends near a little bit north of Nakusa, they'll get like 4 feet of snow and we get like a 1/4 inch. And it's like, you're like 5 hours away. Like, it's not that far, but.
All right, guys, one more minute on the voting. If you haven't voted, go vote. Let's see.
I got this and one more beer and then see ya.
Then hasta la pasta. I got you. I understand. It's okay. Save it up for next week. And the Shuby bucket is away. There we go.
The only thing that kind of sucks is I still have my kids next week. So I did say that before. So depending on how long the stream is and who's on, I may have to step away for a little while.
Dude, like I said, for everybody that I invited on, and you guys, you know the drill. You go and come as you please. If whatever you got to do, family shit comes first. Hell, the stream you were talking about that went for like 7 hours, I had to go for family issues. So like, you know, and it's my stream for crying out loud. So I get it. And yeah,
I had mod access back then, so it was kind of okay.
There it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure if y'all saw the comment or not, but there was a comment in reference to my stream where I did 16 hours.
Oh my god! Yeah, you
15 of those were just straight talking. Boom, boom, boom. There wasn't like a moment of not talking. 15 hours of talking. Good lord! And then the last hour, I think I did I played like a song, like a 3-minute song, and then I came on and I started talking, and then I did another 3-minute song, and then I came back and talked. But I was like, all right, guys, I'm done. No, Joe, let's do 24 hours. Nah, man, I'm done.
I don't know how anybody could do a 24-hour live stream where you're sitting there just talking.
Right. So if I do that again, I'm definitely gonna have to do it for my stand-up desk, so I can at least be standing up. You know, I mean, I'm surprised I sat down for 16 hours, like straight. You know,
the other day though, you did over 5 hours, wasn't it? Like with last week?
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, 5.5.
Damn.
I mean, it was going. I mean, I come in and I looked and I listened for a little while, and then I had a phone call for work, and I was doing this, that, and the other, and I come back and
like holy crap, Joe's still alive.
It's funny that 16-hour show, like people say, man, Joe, I went to sleep and I woke up and you're still on, or I went to work and you're still on. I took a shower, I ate, I did stuff, I came back, you're still on. I was like, yeah, man, I'm getting it in. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
If you can do it, man, absolutely. God bless you. And we'll give you the blessing there, but
that's called commitment.
Oh, I guess he didn't go to sleep.
Yeah. I told you it'd be about a half hour, 45 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, it was Jesse who made that comment about 16 hours.
Oh, it was? Oh, I didn't even see that other comment. So there we go. There you go.
Well, Jesse only sleeps for like an hour at a time, so.
Nice. All right, that's it. Time to go and close that poll out. Let's see what the verdict is. Well, I can easily see because, like Shuby was mentioning, Link with a 41% of the vote, and it came into this stream tied. So Link is the winner again this week.
Nice. Yeah, for me, I wouldn't do a DC on PAX Gold just because, I mean, it's high. It's like, you don't want to buy it when it's high, in my opinion. Could it go higher?
It's kind of like, go ahead.
Oh, could it go higher? Sure. We've been doing this on CCM's channel, the 11 o'clock show, Mondays and Wednesdays. We'll check, gold. And from the first time that we were looking at it, I mean, even though it was already super high, it's gone up much higher. So, and then just today was that retrace, 4%. So yeah.
Yep. Well, when I added that in, I look at, and I've gone back to like some of the other portfolios and thrown a little bit of the PAX G in there just because I look at it this way, like Bitcoin. I don't care if Bitcoin's $1 million a coin. I'm still going to DCA. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I look at gold. But that's just me, guys. Again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. You got to do what's your risk tolerance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
I was going to say it's like gold or Bitcoin. Like when it hits all-time highs and you're buying, it's kind of like, well, yeah, you should expect to lose a little bit of money.
And it depends on how long you're going to hold it too. Well, you can lose it short term, but you could also win. Let's say you hold it for 6 months, 6 years. So yeah.
Yep, Joe, you just hit the nail on the head because that's my time horizon. My time horizon is I'll be dead. That's my time horizon. So yeah, exactly. That makes 1,000% of the difference.
You got to say something, Keith. You got to say something else about that one episode you're going to do about what is it? Crypto inheritance.
That's the members only live stream. That's the members only live stream. Like I said, I've been looking into this to kind of try and the elevator music makes me sleepy. Oh man, for a while, and there are a couple of crypto native solutions with regard to that. I'm going to bring both of those up on the stream. Again, I'm not going to go recommending either one of them. You guys got to go do your own research to see what works best for you. Daniel Diaz said he'd be able to make it, but I mean, that's still a little ways ahead. I know he's traveling a lot. That's why he can't make it next week, stuff like that. So I'm double thumbs for Daniel Diaz because he'll come in and talk again. If you guys remember Crypto on the Rocks, he had an entire section of Crypto on the Rocks where he's talking about trusts, LLCs, how to position crypto assets in Wyoming LLCs, blah blah blah, or trusts, whatever. I'm getting all confuzzled right now, but you get my point. That's the kind of stuff that I'm looking to talk about a little bit during that inheritance thing. Again, not financial, tax, legal advice. That's not what it is. But I want to throw some options out there for people. At least, if nothing else, you got some resources to go do your own research and get you thinking about this. We get so busy with life. We get so busy with, this space and just doing what we do. I mean, man, it's easy to lose complete sight of that. It just is. So I'm hoping to just kind of bring it up forefront with people's minds. And Shuby, I love the background, man. Love the background. Oh, I thought that was for me. Got it.
Well, but maybe next time me and Shuby meet up, we'll actually be able to live stream a billiards game, because the last
Thank
time
you,
we
Billy.
did
On mute, because you can't be playing the songs that are in the background.
That's true. You got to be careful.
that,
Well, because they'll strike you or whatever they do. And thank you, Billy. I'm looking forward to doing it. I mean, you're obviously welcome to join in on that members only live stream. I don't know if that's something that you have. I know you're very busy, which is why I didn't ask you. But I mean, you got so much crap going on. I don't even know how you get it all done. Just saying. But yeah, that's gonna be Thursday, October 30th, night before Halloween.
So is that Billy's invite then? Right then and there?
Right then and there. Listen to me. Billy is welcome on any stream, anytime. It's that simple, because the man's got the alpha. I was listening to him. I forgot what space were you on earlier today. I was listening to that one. And it was great. So I did always. Billy is, and that's what I'm saying. Billy's everywhere. I turn around, I get in a notice. Crypto Billy speaking here. Crypto Billy speaking there. Crypto Billy's, he's all over the place. That's what it was. Yes, exactly. I was like trying to get work done. I'm like, Crypto Billy's where? What? And I'm like listening to that. I like Joe and I say all the time, man. I try to support everybody. I really do. But there's so many people doing so much stuff. Man, you got to be. I try, even if it's just listening in the background. That's what I was doing with that particular stream. Yeah, you missed it there, Jesse. See, you were sleeping. I'm just saying. No, I'm kidding.
Hey. Go to sleep,
man.
Jesse. Come on. Jesse needs sleep.
He did. He slept for 30 or 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. What's this? I'm bummed out that I missed my chance to be on Blockchain Brew Wednesday night. I got a message on X and I didn't know about it until 20 minutes before the show. Oh, that's too bad, man.
Yeah, so Chris was supposed to be with me on Wednesday. We were on Blockchain Brew.
Yep, that's what he's saying.
It's so funny too, because like with those guys, like one thing that I always ask questions. That way I can kind of get a feel of what you know and how you trade. And the first thing I ask is, who do you watch? And then they tell me, it's like, okay, I know. It's like,
yep.
That's all you got to say is, I know. So as they're doing their thing or whatever, I'm giving my thought process and everything else. And then on Wednesday, I was with T Square, and he said, yeah, there's an inverse head and shoulders right there. I was like, no, I don't see it. He goes, yeah, right. It's right there where you're pointing at. I was like, this? I said, please tell me you're not saying this. He's like, yeah. I said, man, don't force this stuff. Don't. And I told him too. I said, man, I would hate.
Well, you can't go like this to try and make it work.
Exactly. Exactly. And I said, you're the type of person where, like, we can be looking at the same cloud, and it's very obvious that it is a building or car or boat or whatever. And you're like, well, no, it kind of looks like this. Like, no, man, it's like there's. But anyway,
I understand.
Yeah, so I was basically telling them, and then same thing with the other one that's on there. He has the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. Yes, I said woulda twice. The woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome and he has it really, really bad. And you know, and I'm telling him, and it's more of a teaching than anything else. And he goes, I can, and this was yesterday's show. He goes, I can already hear Joe saying, "What if it's syndrome?" You know, but if I was only in the trade, you know, this and that, blah blah. And then I replied to him. I said, I don't expect you to not be an emotional trader the first day. It's knowing and understanding what to look for, and then as you progress as a trader. Not saying that I'm the best. That's not what I'm saying. But from an emotional trader to a logical trader is a huge step. And you have to slowly get there. And I said, so I don't expect you to be, because I call them out. If I see something, I will call it out. People don't like me for that. But I'm that tough love type of dude. Like, no, like, you know, I'll tell you. And I said, dude, you trade with emotions. And an emotional trader is the worst type of trader. Again, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. I'm here to make you money. And if we become friends along the way, perfect. If you don't like me for my honesty, well, then you don't like me. So that's my concept.
I get you. And I love what Chris is saying right here. Yeah. It doesn't ever work out, man. It doesn't ever work out. That 45-degree angle thing. Oh, is Jesse saying he's going? Yeah. Well, we'll say good night again, Jesse. Good night, Jesse. I hope you actually do get some sleep.
Jesse, get some sleep.
Exactly. Because you got to be up for 9 a.m. Eastern time.
I said if we make it till 9 o'clock Central time, we'll see you again in 30 minutes.
Jay Violet is back. Welcome back, Jay Violet. Appreciate you being here. We're still going here.
Cheers, Jay Violet. Welcome back.
And there you go. Full disclosure, I'm here to make friends. There you go.
Yeah, we're completely
different. Making friends, man. No. I've got some great. Cheers. Let me do that first.
We're completely different, Billy. Completely different. I'm not here to make friends. Now, if we make friends along the way, due to morals, ethics, integrity, great. But if we don't, well, then we don't. So that's my thought process. I'm not here to make friends. I mean, granted, I have a lot of friends, but that's because they know where I stand. I don't shift. So, yeah.
So you're not here to make friends. You're here to make money.
I'm here to make money, 100%. 100%. And if I told you anything different, I'd be lying to you.
And I don't want rules.
And listen, I've made so many good connections, and now that I've been going to a lot of these regional conferences and stuff like that, man, so much more great connections, and everybody that's in the chat, everybody that's on the screen, you guys have been great. And like I said, you know, when you were talking earlier, Shuby, about like the growth of the channel and stuff like that, it's because of all you. And I fully acknowledge that, and I appreciate it, and I thank God for it every day. You know, I just do.
You're the channel master, more to do with you, I think.
Wait, I think I couldn't understand anybody.
Well, anyways, what I was saying is you're the channel master, so I think it's more of you. But you do have the help on the backside. So,
and I appreciate that. Without the support and the help, and not for nothing, that's what keeps me going. That's part of what keeps me going. Because you gotta think that there's not days that I just want to be like, don't bother me. Cheers.
That was cheers to you, because I mean, you do put in all the effort. You're the one doing everything on the back end. You're the one busting your ass to do it all. We're just here, just bullshit, and you got to put it all together when it's done. So that's why I don't have a channel. I don't want to do any of that.
Yeah, and Crypto Billy made a really great point. He says we all came into crypto for the money. That's true.
Yeah,
but
that is true. There it goes. Yeah, but I've stayed for the and there you go. That's pretty much some. I'm not even drinking. And that pretty much surmises what I was trying to say right there. So thank you for pointing that out, Joe. I missed that. Thank you.
You got it.
I 100% agree with that, Crypto Billy, but at the same time, you pick out the little weeds, and
okay, but it's like
them or whatever, because they do their own thing. It's like fine, whatever. But hey, grass grows in the shade, right? Grass grows in the sun, but you just got to figure out if you're on the sunshine side or the shade side. Are you in the shady people or are you on the trustworthy people? And
Or are you the sidewalk with the grass in between the things?
yeah,
Anyway,
growing in the cracks, trying to get
that's
the best
exactly.
worlds and
Exactly.
Like, no.
And I love what Chris is saying. Yes, exactly. And I do. When I say I thank God every day for this whole situation, I'm not lying. That's a fact.
Well, I can say the same thing because there's one person, and I know who they are, and I'm not going to call them out.
But he's wearing a red hat.
That actually gave me my biggest one-time laser engraving sale ever from this live stream. And I didn't do it for that, but they reached out, and my biggest one-time sale. I mean, I've made a lot of sales, don't get me wrong, all individuals. But the biggest one-time sale that's sitting right behind this green screen is going to be shipped out tomorrow or Monday. And I mean, it's a pretty decent sized sale.
I was going to say, Shuby was telling me about it, man. That was, I'm so glad to hear that.
And I appreciate it so much. And, you know, and they're like, no, man, you do good work. And not that, I appreciate everything that they've done for me just because it's a hobby. And trying to give me all the leeway in the world, and I don't want it because if I'm doing it, I'm going to do it. So
yep.
And I really appreciate it. And they know who they are, and I'm not going to call them out.
Cheers to that person.
Cheers to that person.
Yes. Yeah, I'm with that. Cheers to that.
I know who it is, but cheers to that person.
And
I think everybody on the stream that's behind the scenes know who it is. But I wouldn't call it out on stream.
I'm sure the regulars do. And Sadie, you're right. I met you through Matrix Money podcast, and can't help. There he is. F plus in the chat, baby. F plus in the chat.
Kind of a DC adventure too, so that's where I know you from. But like I said again, welcome.
Financial failure. Yep, F pluses, baby. Huh.
So what did Chris say?
About what? Did I miss something?
If Bitcoin went to zero right now, I'd continue to talk to all of you. Yeah. Now again, we're in it for crypto, but because of crypto, we've made friends along the way.
Yep.
And we have something else to talk about. Yep.
And let's be honest, for everybody that's coming here, you're not just coming here for the crypto talk on a Friday night. Although I quite frankly love doing it. You could talk for hours about crypto, but I like the fact that we kind of, on this particular stream, we deviate. It goes wherever. Yeah.
Everywhere. Who would have thought we would have been talking about hydroponics?
Right.
Nobody. Who would have thought we would have been talking about making bagels? Nobody. We go all over the place. I love it.
Well, but then you got gold and silver on top of that. Then you got the laser engraving. Then I wasn't saying 3D printing, but we haven't really talked about 3D printing in a long time. But like we talked kind of a little bit about everything.
Yep.
It depends on
wherever it goes.
Conversation goes.
It's just wherever it goes, it goes. So yeah.
Yep. And I don't think so. Wick's wife's asking if we're going to set a record tonight. I don't think tonight's that night.
No.
But
no.
But
there might be a chance next week on the 100th episode, but will we beat 7 hours and 31 minutes and some odd seconds? So we gotta hit 7 hours and 32 minutes next week to break the all-time record of Crypto on the Rocks, which I don't know.
Those are some big boots to be filling. Jerome Powell in the house. Cut some
what I really love about this stream is we all bring something to the table that's unique and different.
Facts.
And Joe trades, Keith DCAs all the time. Bedell gets high and falls asleep.
I bought meme coins and made a crap load of money.
Yeah, XRP is a meme coin.
Yeah.
Just in general, that's why
I'm not referring to XRP. I'm referring.
I am.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, I love it because we all bring something to the table that's a little different, And sometimes we're on topic. Most of the time we're not. And that's why I love Friday nights. I mean,
Still got the salt and pepper.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. We're at it, man. We're at it.
I mean, the biggest thing that I enjoy, I truly
and yes,
cannot
he has and
go.
does. Well, that's
What's up, Bida?
Yeah, I do mine. Well, I used to. I mean,
You got bid axes running.
yeah, they're right here. You want me to
That's
show
what I'm
them
saying.
again?
That's what I'm saying.
he's playing the lottery.
And what is this? No rate cuts for the rest of this year. Gold continues all-time highs. Dropped. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Jerome Powell.
Hold on.
Oh.
Come on. I know. Don't get too dizzy, people. There you go. There's the bid axes. Zzz, and away.
Running on solar. Hold on a minute. Let me push the button.
I love it. And ban this man. No. We can't ban Jerome. No.
I thought he was talking about me.
Everybody got love for you, Shub.
But if all goes well in the next 48 hours, I'll be ordering 2 more solar panels.
And
And
both bid axes will hit 1 block.
Oh man, wouldn't that be the bomb?
that would be nice. I mean, shit, I only need 1 block to change my life.
I hear that.
Yeah, facts.
But I'm hoping I got, sounds like 2 out of my 5 3070 Ti's will be sold in the next 24 to 30 hours, which will buy me 2 more solar panels. So hopefully I don't have to rely on the grid on a cloudy day, but we'll see.
There you go. I told you he was talking about Jerome. Yeah. No,
I know.
no,
I
no.
just messing
We're
with him.
not getting rid of Jerome. We like Jerome Powell even if he doesn't cut rates. Well, there you go. Oh
I just
man.
feel like how that one guy has so much control. Like, I don't understand it. Everybody talks about that one Jerome Powell guy and
Well,
how he
I mean,
cuts
he's
rates.
the chairman of the Fed. That's why.
Get his ass out of there. Change him. Like, come on, let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's do
I mean,
it.
why is it not a board? But why is it one person? Like, one person makes all these rate cuts, or
Well, it
rate
is a board,
improvements or whatever.
but he's the-
He's just the speaker. He's the
Yeah,
one.
he's
who
the face. Let's
Yeah,
put it
he's
that
the-
way.
so he's the scapegoat, kind of like the president.
All right, I saw this because we kind of been touching on it. You guys indulge me for a 3-minute video. Does anybody out there follow Christopher Green
No.
on X? No.
No,
Um,
X-
I'm not a big fan of X.
Let me see if I can't bring it up. It's like a 3-minute video.
But I did get Telegram, so I'm thinking about seeing if I can find Joe's link.
What on
Oh,
Telegram?
God.
I finally got Telegram.
I know. Well, I got the
Welcome
thing
to
that you were
Hacker
there.
Central.
I think I added you to one of the groups, even if I
I
remember
didn't
correctly.
see it 'cause I haven't loaded it but twice so far. So
You got to ask the other 2 people over here on how to disable people from inviting you to channels, because then you're gonna get bombarded with that crap. And I don't know for a fact, I've never had Telegram, but I've heard horror stories of Telegram.
I don't have any.
I've had no issues with Telegram. Yeah, every once in a while I get a stupid ass invite. You just boop, delete, gone, banned.
Yeah, I don't have any invites. It's only the one that I joined.
I'll
But I'll
look, Shuby. I'll add you to the group. But Crypto Change Me. Take care. God bless you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Hold on. Let me see if I can't find. I would only because Piper actually went a little bit down this road this morning. Not saying all this stuff, but it was funny because Piper was like, "Oh, I think I need to put on my help me tinfoil hat kind of thing." But hold on, let me get this up full screen. Like I said, guys, indulge me. I'll put the link in the chat so you guys can go ahead and follow him or whatever you want to do on your own.
This is breaking news. You heard it here first. It all has finally made sense to me. I can't believe I didn't think about this before, but the reason gold and silver prices are skyrocketing to new all-time highs is they're about to do what I predicted years ago. Watch the video on X. I told you that Trump was secretly replacing the U.S. Federal Reserve System, and they were going to reprice Fort Knox gold and silver reserves to buy all the existing liabilities, Bitcoin, crypto, reset us into the stable coin system, etc., move into tokenization, as BlackRock is now telling all of us. And so basically, if you didn't understand what I just said, what they're doing is intentionally pumping, Wall Street is, the central banks, gold and silver prices to new record highs. Gold just hit $30 trillion plus. That's massive. That doesn't happen by accident. And the reason they're doing that is they're going to need higher priced gold, higher priced silver to offset their strategic reserve purchases of the new currency and the new gold, Bitcoin, Litecoin, XRP, Ethereum, cryptocurrencies, as they send that to decatrillions itself. So if you think about it just like mathematically or just, really common sense, they're going to pump one asset up to buy the other asset cheap, then reset the system and use the stable coins that they printed 300 trillion yesterday, not by accident. PayPal, the PayPal mafia does not print 300 trillion, double the economic GDP of the entire planet overnight on accident. I mean, Peter Thiel freaking founded PayPal. All these guys are PayPal. Elon Musk founded PayPal. That's not an accident. So they're running these tests, shock and awe, which is why they ran the liquidity event recently with Binance and all the exchanges. And we saw the huge drawdown in altcoins because they're lubricating the system. They're checking on stable coins, parity, stability, all those kinds of things, flushing out leverage longs. And then, like I've predicted, watch the video on X. It is titled, I just posted it again. It already had like 1 million views months ago. I was in my green Lamborghini, titled Breaking Trump has secretly replaced the U.S. Federal Reserve, giant shocks ahead, where I explain that was the optics around Fort Knox. Remember how they said they were going to audit it? Yeah, they did. They just didn't tell us about it. Okay, so now they're repricing those reserves and they're going to use it to buy cheaper Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP. This is going to be the biggest economic financial event in world history, like what we saw with FTR with his executive action. I expect massive shocks. The financial markets to close, bank runs, the regional banks are going down. I don't know if you saw that today. JP Morgan Chase just incurred a 200 million roughly cockroach debt implosion on a faulty loan that they took with Tricolor. And that's just the beginning. Jamie Dimon's calling it cockroaches. This is the same guy that did business with Jeffrey Epstein, so he knows what's up. He's the same guy that got all the multi-trillion-dollar bailouts from you U.S. taxpayers. So this is going down now, guys. Did you hear what I said? Rewatch this video. They're pumping gold. This is an institutional move, not retail. Retail's not pumping gold plus 30 trillion. No, this is a short-term pump. Once they have that new capital that they've created by moving the water to the other side of the system, gold, silver, precious bullion, metals, etc., they're going to use that to reprice and reset us into the stablecoin networks and this new system, Bitcoin, crypto, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP, that I predicted. That's what's really going on. Like and share. And follow me on X to watch that video. It's posted just like recently.
And I did just put the link to this in the live chat, so you guys can go ahead and check that out on your own. And the only reason that I, again, even show that is because even Piper was, okay, not to this degree, but Piper was a little tinfoil mentioning a couple of the similar things that he just mentioned in that video. And I trust Piper's analysis on shit because the man is spot on about a lot of shit. I'm not saying he gets it all right. None of us get it all right, but you understand my point. And for the shout outs, we got Tech Man just getting up and in the house. Appreciate that. And yes, the man is saying the markets is rigged. I mean, come on now, obviously. And I know it is very interesting, Jay Violet. I again, like I said, there is some substance to a lot of what he says. In my opinion, again, you guys got to make your own thoughts. Shub, what do you take on it? We'll go around the horn if anybody wants to add anything, what they think about what that guy just said. Shub, start us off, man.
Well, like I'm reading the chat, that is very interesting. I hadn't heard nothing about that. but that makes me want to be in the crypto more than I want to be in the gold.
Yep. All right, Joe, what about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I found that very interesting. And, there's all the sayings as far as, the money and based on history, I forget how long it goes. And then there's always like a reset. And we're literally going to see the reset, because what we've done is literally, we've done it to ourselves. But what we've done, the government, is literally devalue the dollar so much that, I mean, this literally makes sense.
Yep. And yes, he did say some interesting things. And I'm going to say one more thing after Bedell gets his 2 cents in there. Go ahead, Bedell. Any thoughts about that video? Oh, you're muted, bud. You're muted.
I missed like 80% of that video. All I heard was, well, watch my last video from 2 weeks ago when it was in the green Lambo. And I was like, yeah.
Okay. All right. No worries. Listen.
But no, hey, I'm not done yet.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't see it. So that's why I was moving on.
I heard a little bit about it, but all I heard was, oh, well, watch my video from 2 weeks ago when I was in the bright green Lambo, all flashy, this, that, and the other. And it's like, oh, where are you at now? Probably in the dumps. I don't know.
So what do you think about the video? What are your thoughts as far as the money goes?
I didn't even hear anything about the money.
Good Lord, you just said you didn't finish. On to you, TCM.
He was talking about a video from like 2 weeks ago that everybody should watch, where he's in the green Lambo and this, that, and the other. And it's like, oh, so what, you want to be all flashy?
I don't think that was
you missed the entire video. You missed what the video, a very good video. I just reposted it. But CCM, you're up.
All right, I'll mute myself and then I'll go back and I'll rewind and I'll watch the video.
Okay. Again, one that some of this was stuff that, like I said, Piper was talking about this morning. Second, ringing in the back of my ears is something that Daniel Diaz said, I don't know, the last time, actually, he was on Crypto on the Rocks, where he said, and again, this is somebody who's hobnobbing, rubbing elbows with lawmakers all over this country, okay? Basically saying, though he couldn't spill the beans on what, there was major changes coming shortly, and like that's about 6 weeks ago he was here, to the banking system. We would not believe the changes that were about to happen. So I'm putting that. I trust Daniel Diaz, right?
I remember him saying that.
Yep. And now you're hearing all this stuff. You're starting to see pieces moved in place. You got all this stable coin things going on the way they're going on. You got them about to reprice gold. They're gonna go and move us into a digital system. And if you also watch, I'll see if I can. I don't know that I shared it, but I'm gonna go back and look real quick. For those who don't follow Pete St. Ange on X, you're making a mistake. You really need to. And this morning, he was even talking about, this government shutdown goes on and they keep changing. Even he was saying they're moving this system, our economic system, to this new system. We are resetting, as Chris put it here, the Great Reset. Yes, exactly. And he was like, they keep this up, we'll be back to I forgot, there was some provision in the Constitution where that would bring us back to like 1930s government or something, basically pre-Fed. So I can't speak intelligently enough on that. If I can find that speech from him, I will share it in here. But that's all. I pull all this together, and I think that, you know what, this guy may not be so far off.
So for me, like when the whole gold was going up, we talked about it on the morning stream at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We were looking at it, and so of course I looked at gold, and I give the reason why gold's going up. The same thing with silver, is because the dollar's becoming weak. Yep. However, that was a elementary, looking at this video, that was an elementary explanation of why. Now, it's one of the reasons why gold and silver are going up, but it's very elementary. This right here is literally shining the light on why, because the government's moving it. The big money's moving it. That's why it's not retail. Oh, let me buy more. Oh, and it just happened to go up some more. No, it's wow, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And I found PC channel, but I can't find that particular. Let me keep looking, guys. I'm going to keep looking, see if I can't find it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it's so scary how we are manipulated.
Amen.
By the governments.
Yep.
And not only that, but the people with money.
Yep.
The people with money make the world go round. They really do. And with people who don't have money, who are trying to make money, it's hard for us because, one, we don't have the lessons that were taught by the previous generation. Unlike the people who do have wealth, they make sure that you don't trade your hours for dollars. You trade your skill, whether it's trading or investing or just getting the handouts or the hand-downs. So yeah,
I think I've got it. I'm gonna bring this one up, and if I'm as we start going through it, this isn't it. I'll end it, and I'll just put the link to his channel, and you guys can go and follow him if nothing else. Even Piper's put him on his morning market report a couple of times, actually. Boom, there we go. That should be showing now, right? Yep, there it is. All right, let me just restart this again, but a little over 3 minutes long here. So
what would it take to balance the federal budget? Does anything stop this train? As the government shutdown eases into its third week, odds are rising on Kalshi that the deficit could actually shrink from last year, perhaps by hundreds of billions if Republicans keep the shutdown going to the magic 61 days. That's the good news. The bad news is even hundreds of billions barely makes a dent in a deficit that's cruising at $2 trillion per year.
facts.
So what would it take to actually balance the books? Of course, my inner Rothbard says it's easy. Defund every part of government that's not authorized under the 10th Amendment, which says the federal government can only do what's specifically listed in the Constitution, enumerated, meaning in full, Army and Navy, courts and embassies, the post office, and minting gold and silver coins. Everything else is unconstitutional, yes, including the Fed. That would give us a surplus of roughly $5.2 trillion per year. Spend the first decade replacing Social Security and Medicare with guaranteed annuities, the second decade paying off the national debt. Presto, you are debt-free with a tiny 1913-style government, the which is dead. Of course, the odds of this happening are pretty low, so back in the real world, the last time we ran a surplus was the 1990s. In modern terms, we turned a $1.1 trillion deficit in 1992 into a $700 billion surplus by the end of the decade. That's a $2 trillion swing in just 8 years. Sadly, the surplus lasted precisely 3 years until the combination of dot-com recession, Medicare and Medicaid expansion, and invasions of new and interesting countries plunged us back into the abyss. Still, when a pig flies, you don't ask how many years. Now, what drove the magical 90s was three things: lower spending, the dot-com bubble, and a pair of budget mechanisms that forced Congress to limit spending. So on spending, Republican Newt Gingrich and Democrat Bill Clinton famously hated each other, so the Uniparty was temporarily in civil war. After a series of government shutdowns, might sound familiar, they truced to essentially holding spending flat while the economy boomed. This took spending as a percent of GDP down by nearly a quarter, roughly half of which was reduced military spending with the collapse of the Soviet Union, which Congress normally would have respent, but instead held off. Next were taxes. Bush the Elder and Clinton both raised income taxes, but they actually didn't raise revenue, the Laffer curve in action, as in higher taxes made people work less, which lowers taxes. Instead, it was the dot-com boom that hiked capital gains by, again in modern terms, roughly $1 trillion a year. Money that, again, the Uniparty didn't get around to respending since they were at war with each other. Finally, two budget mechanisms that tied Congress's hands, so-called PAYGO, which required new spending be paid in new taxes unless it's an emergency, and the Balanced Budget Act, which capped spending. Both were gamed. Emergency took on fascinating new meanings, but both more or less worked until they expired in 2002, so Bush the Younger could have more wars, returning us to the bad old days. So a sex brought to you by I Trust Capital.
All right.
It's possible.
That's you get the idea. We're going to close that. But there you go. I piece all these things together, and what that first video was saying doesn't seem so in left field to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Tell me I'm wrong. That's fine. I don't.
What amazes me is that he just gave the solution on how to fix it.
Yep.
But
it's
like the probability of that happening is so low. Like, I don't know, man. If you know, if I'm in a car and my tire's getting low, well, I want to put air in it. I don't want to keep on riding the low and then it just keeps on getting lower and lower and lower. Especially if I know the problem is a tire, I can just put air in it. So yeah.
Yep. I feel you.
Yeah, but you don't understand. Most people would rather just put air in their tire every day, multiple times a day, rather than replacing that tire.
Well, that's what the analogy was kind of suggesting. But if you want to replace the tire, let's say there's a nail in there, you know, instead of just patching it up. So we'll use your analogy. Instead of just patching it up with printing more money or patching the hole, replace the tire. So it would be the money system being replaced, which that's what the previous video was about. So yeah, that's a better analogy. Thank you, Bido.
Yeah, 100 Air, have a good night, man. Yeah, hopefully you can make it next Friday. That would be great. Appreciate that. And it's cringy. Yeah, well, Chris, you know, not necessarily wrong there, but I don't know. It just makes a lot more sense to me. Joe, I don't know if you saw this comment from Chris. He's basically saying he threw into a BTC short. He's looking at Lincoln ADA. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, I'm actually putting in the chat right now.
Oh, but, okay.
If you have 2 minutes, I can show it on the screen.
Yeah, man, dude, absolutely.
Oops.
Absolutely.
Where's it at? Okay, so share the screen. Okay.
Appreciate everybody still being here. There we go. And there it is.
Okay, so for link, for me personally, the 1 hour has to close underneath this. I don't really like shorting as it's coming up to potentially catch the short, because what could happen is the price comes up to, let's say here, comes down, everybody gets happy in their short because, you know, they caught this level, and then it goes and it breaks up, and then now you get stopped out. So I don't like shorting here. What I like to do is I like shorting when it breaks this, because what it's doing is breaking the support. So for example, if we would have shorted here, we'd be in the green. If we long, if it breaks this, then, you know, we get stopped out. But that's what, so 15.867 for link, 1 hour candle needs to close below that. What was the other one?
ADA, and he's in a BTC short.
So for ADA, the same scenario, where for me personally, the 1 hour candle needs to close underneath here, 0.5972, because once again, this could pull back, and right now is a perfect opportunity for it to pull back to maybe around here, 0.6165, come up, do a lower high, and then continue possibly bouncing. Now, we are the weekend, so the likelihood of it coming down is slightly higher. However, I trade on the weekends too, and I trade going up. So it just depends on what I see. But until it breaks 0.5972, I can't enter a short. You know, could you brag about it on X and say how you're the best trader because you caught it here and it went down 50%? Sure, of course. But it's too risky for me. In reference to Bitcoin, you know, Bitcoin, this one we just, I got stopped out. And look, oh my gosh, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Don't do it. Right now we're doing a lower high, but same thing here. It could come down to about this level before potentially breaking up, maybe even as low as this part before going up. So I don't like catching these. And there's a lot of traders out there that, oh, this is, you know, selling pressure. This is, you know, you have the demand zone. You have the, man, I forgot the other one, but because I don't use those words too much, but the supply zone, you have it tapped into the supply zone, and this is where we short. Well, you can, but for me, it's too risky. This is your supply zone. It tapped it, went right to the middle of it, and now it's coming down, but it can also do this. So I'm better, or rather, I reduce my risk by, let's just say, if it does this and then it comes down, then if I want to, sure, I can short here, and then hopefully it continues coming down and hopefully breaking this. But I don't like shorting here for the reasons I mentioned. So that's it.
Okay. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that, man. As always, we get rid of the financial advice out of there.
I do have a question, and it's not just for Joe, but it's kind of for everybody. Like, what do you think about the China tariffs starting November 1st? Like, do you think that's gonna? I mean, obviously, it's gonna increase the price of everything that we get from China, but do you think it's going to affect the market in a good way or a bad way? Or
I
maybe
think tariffs are not good.
Are we maybe already seeing the repercussions of them saying, "Hey, on November 1st, 100% tariffs from China." I mean, I don't know the numbers exactly, but are we already seeing that already?
Yeah, in reference to the tariffs, so in essence, it's not good because everybody freaks out about it. However, when I heard about the tariffs, I thought that was a good thing. Why? Well, because hopefully it'll increase the productivity here in the States. Oh, they want to charge so much for that or whatever. Well, we can make it ourselves instead of importing, certain things. And then now we don't have those certain things. Let us make it. So that's how I kind of looked at it. And it takes a long time to do that stuff, though.
Right.
But yeah,
I mean, that's kind of what our president currently was trying to do with the tariffs they put in place already, was bring jobs back to America.
Well, as a result of that, he was basically just trying to make it fair because they're charging us a whole bunch. But yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, it's been out of balance for a long time. I mean, when you actually look into the numbers, and Chris is saying bad. Shub, what do you think about Bedell's question?
No opinion.
Nope. Shuby's like, I ain't touching that hot potato.
I mean, when he first announced it for the tariffs,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's supposedly crypto dumped, and that's why they were doing it, to get the buy-in that they wanted for the gold and silver being so high. So, because I mean, you look at it, it was within a 20 or 30-minute window when everything just went garbage and went right back up.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't look at the gold to see what happened in that same time frame. No, the gold spiked right then, and then so I don't have a real opinion to say, but it was kind of weird after listening to that first video.
Yep.
So, and I was just doing a little bit of research, so I was half-assed listening. So I don't know if I'm answering the right question.
No, you're answering the right question. It's all good.
I thought so.
Yep. I'm just putting something in the chat real quick. Sorry. Boom. I just put the link for those who don't go into the description or whatever to my newsletter. Go ahead and subscribe to that. I actually talked a lot about this in the last newsletter. I put in my proverbial 2 cents. So if you're not already in that newsletter list, go ahead, subscribe. I try to put out 1 newsletter a week, sometimes 2, but definitely 1 a week. And to my opinion with Bedell's question, I think, my opinion, a lot of the stuff with the tariffs is already baked into what is going on. I think that, yeah, okay, I get it. We may still see a price increase because some of these companies are no longer going to eat whatever they're anticipating. They're going to pass it on to us, etc. However, I'm trying to look at it from a bigger picture perspective, and I'm thinking that at the end of the day, it's not going to be as bad for us as people are anticipating. That's, again, just my opinion, one man's opinion, trying to look at all the macro factors. And I do believe one other piece, I should probably clarify one other piece. I do believe that certain sectors of the economy will be affected worse than others. So, don't take that as a blanket statement. No, everything's very great. No, some will be adversely affected more than others. But I think, trying to take it in an overall picture, that's my humble opinion. China to zero. Yes, I'm with you. China to zero, man. China to zero. And I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot of things going on with the US, China, and all this other bull crap. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That was a good question there, Bedell. Very good question. And all right, Shuby Bucket back on one. There we go.
All I can say is, like, I live in the Midwest, and I'll admit I live in Illinois, and it's the most corrupt state out of, I feel, the whole country. But
well, I don't know about the whole country, but it's up there. It's up there, no doubt.
Thanks to President Trump, Chrysler has brought back the Belvedere plant to produce 2 newer vehicles for the Jeep lineup. But yet at the same time, within like 48 hours, we've had Campton Hills police officer indicted on 41 felony charges for selling illegal firearms from the evidence locker. And then there was Hanover Park police officer that was an illegal immigrant because his visa expired 10 years ago, but yet he was still a police officer. And it's like how I understand like a little bit of it, but it's like, dude, if his visa expired 10 years ago, how is he getting a driver's license? How is he getting a void card? How is he legally able to be a police officer? And it's like, and then no, everybody just turned a blind eye to this for a decade. Like, come on.
Yep.
Thank you. Well, I gotta pull up my hoodie, but thank you.
Ice. There you go.
Thank you, Ice Baby. Thank you.
Go. Oh boy, don't start singing. And there you go. I had a feeling you were somewhere from the Midway. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, Illinois is northern. Yeah. Illinois.
It's like, how corrupt can my state be at this point? I mean, there was actually a college professor, or no, it wasn't a college professor. He was somewhere in kind of that higher statute. I think he was like a mayor of a town or something, but he was found also and arrested by ICE because he was an illegal immigrant because his visa expired like 30 years ago. And it's like, okay, well, thank you, ICE, but how can you be an illegal immigrant and first be a police officer, second,
I agree,
be a mayor of a town or whatever it is? And it's like, you're an illegal, and yet we let this shit slide past us. Like, come on.
No, they do it on purpose. That's not slide past. They literally do it on fucking purpose. But again, trying not to get all worked up here as we're getting ready to wrap up. We are going to be wrapping up pretty soon, folks. Putting in a couple of things into the live chat so you guys can go ahead and follow up. Tomorrow morning, Simple Terms podcast with Dave Digital. Again, great support of this channel. Love Dave Digital. And if you haven't seen the Simple Terms podcast, man, you got to see that. It is fire every week. And the link is in the description. I'm typing in the link for BC's Counter This, which is going to be 3 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. And they're going to be talking fiat. It's going to be BC, LBC. I'm going to see if I cannot forget somebody this time. BC, LBC, Daniel Diaz, Army Piper, and Crypto Billy. So that's a hell of a lineup right there, talking about our broken money system. So I'm typing that in right now. So make sure you mark your calendar for these. ROW and whoops.
And while you're doing that, I just want to say I think that is so funny with Crypto Bedell. Like, wait, I haven't finished. You just cut me off. I didn't finish my thought. You're like, okay, well, what do you think about it? Well, I didn't even watch the video. I just heard 20. It's like, What?
Yeah,
And then it says
exactly.
the same thing again. What?
Oh man. All right. I just dropped that link, so that's in there. You can go ahead and click over. Just like I said, mark your calendar, please. Let's support these guys, especially BC's. Make sure you like his new channel. I'll tell you what, I love the fact that he's stepping out and talking about stuff outside of crypto, but yet is still tangentially related to stuff in crypto. Last week, me, him, and LBC were talking about healthcare. This week, it's about the dollar and how shitty it is. So I'm looking very much forward to being in the chat for that. So I'll see you guys in that chat. And I'm going to go look and see if there's anybody live worth forwarding you to, because we're going to wrap this thing up in about 5 minutes or so. And if there is, I will set up the forward. I appreciate everybody being here tonight, by the way, every Friday night. And don't forget, next Friday, number 100.
Number 100.
Yep. Make sure you're here. Make sure you're here.
Next week, we're all number 1.
That's
Right. That's right.
Exactly. I mean, I don't really see anybody that I want to forward you to. I mean, I am George. George is doing his gaming thing with Clash, but
Whatever happened to Road Dog?
I don't see him live.
God damn it! Sorry.
It's all right. I don't.
Gosh darn it! Rain coming. I gotta mute.
He's on at 9:30. He's Road Dog is
9:30. So
Yeah.
you should be live now.
no 9:30 Central Time. Sorry.
Oh. Well, that's why.
So in
All
30
right.
minutes. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Guys.
Other than crypto, I think is doing gaming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like nothing. I mean, I even look for Piano Matty B, and not that I see. So, by all means, guys, if you see something, let me know. Or guys, ladies and gents in the chat, let me know if you see somebody's live that I missed, and I'll gladly forward you on. Yeah, 9:30. Yeah, Central time.
Yeah. Nobody.
Yeah, sorry about that. And I get it. It's Friday night, man. Friday night.
The
Only
party's here. The party's here. So why would anybody else go live?
Oh, see, Maddie B, same thing, 9:30. Okay. So there you go. There it is. Sorry, guys. Yeah, for you guys, it's 9:30. For me, it's 10:30. So yeah.
I'd like to say we could keep going for another hour until Piano Matty B or somebody else goes on, but no,
I'm ready.
good on that.
Yeah, no, we're gonna
I already
definitely wrap it
see
up.
Joe shaking his head. He's like, as soon as I open my mouth, Joe's like, nope.
And Chris is agreeing already, but yeah, I don't think so, Chris. As much as I love the fact that you enjoy this show, man. Such kind words to start me off. You made my night coming into the stream, just so you know. Cheers.
Cheers.
I was early to the party. Already drank for that one.
All right. Why don't we go around the horn? If anybody's got anything they want to add in, what you got going on, or anything you want to add, knock yourself out. Let's start off with let's go up. Start off with Bedell. What do you got, kid?
So it looks like tomorrow I'm selling two 3070 Ti's, which should buy me 2 more solar panels. But like I previous stated, that maybe I hold off for like 2 weeks and buy some crypto and hope to maybe get some gains. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I don't know.
I got you. Appreciate it. And thank you, Chris.
I don't really feel GPU mining is going to be coming back anytime soon, especially for like the 30 series. Like even a 3090 right now is like making dog shit. Like I turned off a salad. All my shit's off except for my 2-bit axes because they're on solar. But
There's your train horn.
And the train.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's like I'm still spending money just to run these on solar because there's been so much clouds in the sky all freaking week that it's like even if I had double the solar panels, I'd still be spending a little bit of money, but it'd be half the amount. But I don't know.
Tech Man's going to the casino. Sweet. And yeah, no problem, Wix. Well, I appreciate you being here. 2Dub. All right. Well, you can update
I'm
us.
just
next
trying
week.
to unload hardware for cash, and whatever I do with that cash, whether it's solar panels or invest, I'm gonna do one or the other. I mean, I guess the smartest thing would just be to hodl cash, but fuck that. I'm either gonna put it in the solar or I'm gonna put it into something else.
So tune in next week, everybody, and we'll hear what happened with that money after he sells. All right, Bedell, thank you very much. Joe, what do you got going? You always got shit going. What do you got?
Yeah, just looking at the charts, taking it level by level. Just don't get overwhelmed with the moves, whether they go one way or the other. Hopefully everybody's making money. And if you're not, don't worry, you will. Just stick with it. The only way you can lose is if you quit. So do not quit. We can see it. Crypto is the answer. We can clearly see it, especially those videos that CCM showed us. So we're still early. So just be very grateful for that. That's all I got.
All right. And yes, the Bedell sagas continue. Yes, indeed. And all right, Shub, round us off, and then I'll give mine, and we'll dance our way out of here with Joe's one of Joe's songs, as always. I like them. I like it. What do you got, Shub?
I got not much going on this weekend. I took a little bit of the dash he sent me, sent it to Coinbase to trade with.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Just now, that's while we're talking. And 15 minutes ago, I'm already up 0.5% on Coinbase for what I traded.
Nice.
And not much of it because I'm leaving the majority of it there. And I'm just going to see what happens. So I can play around and dabble a little more in different coins and different whatever. I can't be stuck to it as much as Joe, because Joe, I don't think he sleeps but a couple hours every day.
Well, no, I'm actually sleeping much better since I'm.
I was gonna say, yeah.
So
Facts.
normally I'm 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So I'm trying to show love and support to some other YouTubers that start like at 10:30, 11. But I'm only there for like an hour, then I'm out. And I wake up like at 7. That's the average. Sometimes I'll do like 8 or 9. But I love waking up when I'm done sleeping. But so if I go to bed early, then I can wake up early.
Yep.
If like I said, for supporting YouTubers, I turn on stuff. Even there's a couple of channels that I'm not, like there's one guy that I watch every once in a while that he talks so fast. He sounds like me. And
You don't talk that fast, Shuby. Come on now.
I know I'm from Florida. I shouldn't talk that fast, but all my family's from upstate New York. So
you just think he talks fast because you've had a few too many tonight. That's all.
No, I talk fast all the time.
I was going to say,
slow down.
The best part is when Shuby talks in cursive. I'm just saying. And thanks for giving me that heads up, Chris. I already set the forward to go to Road Dog. I know he's got 25 minutes before he's live, but people will be sitting there. You can go ahead and join in with him. Mining Stocks, welcome. To answer your question, it came in 3rd place tonight. And sorry, man. Appreciate you asking. I keep pushing it. You'd think FOMO would have won out, but all right. So
the last couple things that I'm doing real quick.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were done. My apologies.
No, that's right. I'm making bagels for the daughter.
Oh, yes.
And I'm making yogurt for the wife, because I make homemade yogurt also. And that's probably about it.
All right. So everybody in the chat, we got to get Shuby to open up his bagel business and start shipping that stuff, because it looked really good. I'm just saying.
No. At minimum, we need Shuby to start recording and just posting videos. Like, he showed pictures.
Yes, he
1
did.
week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, and then here's the final product. Oh, and this is what I made out of it. And it's like, you don't even need to edit that. You could just take all those pictures, put them into a video.
But there's 100,000 people doing it already. I'm not.
Yeah, you do what you want to do, man. I appreciate the fact that you share it here. I mean, you kidding me? That's huge.
I'm
I mean,
different.
the only other thing besides the whole produce thing that I want to share with Shuby is you got to be aware of the fees. So, like when you buy, say, like $50 worth of whatever coin, say Bitcoin on Coinbase, you're paying say $3.50 in fees, right? So instead of $50, you're getting like $46.50 worth. And then if it goes up or down, then you sell it, then you're paying fees again.
I understand. It's not my
When you
first
go to
rodeo.
transfer that up or loss or whatever you want to call it to your bank account, then there's another fee.
Well, they don't charge me to go to my bank account.
Yeah, there's no fee from Coinbase to your bank if you got your
Unless
bank
you want
account.
an instant. If you want an instant. And I'm
Yeah,
not.
well, I always do instant because I don't want to fucking wait. But I just look at all the fees, and that's what I'm just saying. Like,
Okay, so I'm going to give you a hint, though. If you do it before 2 o'clock, your natural time, it'll be in your bank account when you wake up the next day without any fees.
I don't care. I always do instant. I want that shit like right here, right now. I don't care about the fees, but
keep losing your percentage. I don't care. It's not mine. That's
everybody. Hey, listen, everybody, do your own shit. We're not telling you what to do.
I'll tell you what. Since I've moved it to Coinbase, now it went up to 0.89%. So I've already made money still on Dash again.
Good.
You have Coinbase Pro though. But
no, I don't.
It is. I'm just saying though, like to anybody else that uses Coinbase, kind of like Shuby was talking about, or like I've been talking about, is you always got to be wary about the fees because when you buy, say, $50, guess what? They're taking $3.50 of fees. When you sell, they're taking another $3.50 of fees. So now you're down $7. So unless if that coin went up that much to make up with the fees, well,
yeah, exactly.
Then you're breaking even.
I think he's got 18 trades at a time.
Seriously, man. Seriously. All right, let's wrap this puppy up. All right, guys. So for my neck of the woods of things, Sunday night, the next video from the Free State Bitcoin Digital Asset Conference right after Billy Coattails is dropping. Watch that. And then we're into next week. Joe and I starting it off 11 a.m. on Monday. So make sure you're there for that. And then Hodl the Line is back with Jimmy Jim. We're going to be talking crypto security. So make sure you're there 7 p.m. this coming Monday. All right. I appreciate everybody being here. Guys, thanks for being here and live on the stream. I appreciate you. Don't forget, everybody, next week, 100th episode. I've been really trying to put it out on X and Facebook and all that kind of stuff. Please share it around. Hopefully we can get a really good crowd here for that. And as far as tonight is concerned, if you're on YouTube, I just forwarded you over to Road Dogg, but we're going to dance our way out the door and with Joe's music. So let me bring that up. And we are going to do that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm partial to this song. So it is what it is. There you go. Enjoy. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Have a good night, everybody.
Stacking charts, stacking doubt. Where's the move they hyped about? Where has the bull run gone? Where or where can it be?
Another fake pump, same old trap. Green candle teased, then WAP collapsed. They said this run would break the chain. Instead, we'd be scrolling charts stuck in pain. Price action weak, volume low. FOMO tweets got nowhere to go. Dreams of altcoin moons on hold in portfolio just feel cold. Tales of 21 still ringing every trader's dome. We made so much money, now we just roam. Chart to chart, every bounce feels rigged to flee.
The bull run gone, where or where can it be?
Follow through. Patience pays, don't fade away. Every winter preps the spring one day. Trust the charts, not empty screams. It takes time to rebuild big dreams. Stay sharp, stay strong, hold your key.
Rising gradually, it's coming, just wait. All we see is buy now bait, but real setups come when we wait. This ain't euphoria, this is doubt, where legends form when the noise fades out. Market chopping, stop hunts daily, all coins fake pumped and fade out shady. We sideline posted, our mode is survival, dreaming of that cycle revival. Study studying our wins, especially our scars. We trade slow, not chasing stars. Back testing, journaling, working the zone. Running this game till our portfolio is full grown.
Where has the bull run gone? Where or where can it be?
We prep for this, now we wait and see. Strategy season.
Don't trade just cause it's loud online. The real run glows in quiet signs. Build your edge, don't break your lane, no squeeze. The next wave's gonna bless your name as if you sneeze. Stay sharp, stay calm, trust your read. Don't rush what your soul don't need. The market speaks, but whisper slow. Real bulls rise when patience grows.
Where has the bull run gone? Where or where can it be?
Every moment now build your poise. Stay in the game, eyes on the trend. This isn't the end, it's the bend before the send.
So I wait candle by candle. Study the past, trade with handle. The wave will come. Till then I breathe.